Bear Bowl this morning.
Or this afternoon, pre-afternoon, whatever you call that. The Bear Bowl is one of my favorites. It's not because I don't do the bread all the time, so the mac and cheese gets a little heavy sometimes. So the Bear Bowl is the one that's just the little pieces of cornbread and a whole bunch of beans. So everybody at the back alley bar, strap in. It's going to be an interesting night.
I need somebody that will pay for 3 setups. We didn't have audio for the first minute there.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
wonderful.
Well, because that's the thing. See, I have to use this board now every day of my life.
Right.
And I forget to put it in the right channel.
Ah, yes.
So sometimes we turn into an old silent movie.
Okay. All right. It's fine. We're back on the YouTubes, though. Everything's fine.
Yeah, we're
all
fine.
good. All right.
I mean, your camera's a little low, but I'm not surprised.
It's a little low.
Yeah.
Like, you need to do it this way? Like, bring it up?
Well, probably like that.
Or down?
I'm convinced. Oh, good Lord.
Which way did I get? You tell me which way I went.
You know, Tank, I try to be a good person
this way?
because I'm afraid that if I wound up in hell, I'd have to chase you around with a camera for the rest of my life.
Uh-huh.
Because that is my own version of hell, is having to put you on camera every day for the rest of my life.
It's no fun for me either. We are here.
Yeah, it's such a struggle for you. You sit down and move.
We are here for a kickoff Thursday, kicking off the new week in the NFL. Tonight at the back alley bar on the televisions, you will have my Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons in one of the greatest uniform matchups you'll ever see.
It is pretty solid with the. I mean, it's not you against Seattle.
No, that
we got earlier this year.
Yeah, that was real good. The throwback away creamsicles against the Seattle Seahawks throwbacks from the 80s. That was nice. Like week 3 or 4. But this is creamsicle week again, and this time we get the creamsicle home uniforms. So this is the solid creamsicle with the Atlanta Falcons coming in with the Dion-era red helmets. And that, my friends, is at least visually appealing. I can't guarantee anything that we're going to actually see on the football field. Well, hopefully we'll have Mike Evans back.
Do you get a good team in this game? Because I'm not sure we do.
We'll see.
Because I don't think either one of these teams are good.
We'll see. I am thankful that Tristan Wirfs will be back. Because last week was not fun without him. This week was a necessity. That was the word I was looking for.
He must play.
He must play because James Pierce will eat your life if he does.
Yes, he and Jalen Walker will have a field day against what you trotted out there against the Saints last time.
Absolutely. So, I mean, there is good news.
There's also bad
for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I mean, there's bad news in the sports world.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, we can't play I don't know what that was, but I need you to not do it again. That was, we don't have the Sarah Evans music, or not Sarah Evans. Sarah Evans was a cute little country singer.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah McLachlan. We don't have that music.
Remember you? Yeah.
Yeah, Sharon Moore.
Well, I mean, that.
Am I the only one that's shocked that a Michigan coach got fired for cheating? Now, it wasn't this cheating the first time. So cheating on your spouse, bad. Cheating the NCAA is fine.
Yes.
Because Jim Harbaugh and Sharon Moore both got by with this for years. Mm-hmm. And you didn't care about that at all.
Right.
But apparently the sanctity of the home is a line that Michigan is not prepared to cross.
Where everybody's got their line. And look, you secretly steal the signs of other teams. That's one punishment. Cheat on your wife, death penalty.
Has anybody in football history ever thrown a career away quicker than Sharon Moore did? Now, we cannot confirm what happened yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I know, and I told Tank, so he knows.
Uh-huh.
But it is unconfirmed, so we cannot say that legally because Sharon Moore's going to need some money, and I really don't want him taking it from me.
Yeah, he's going to need a strong lawyer. We do know that.
A divorced attorney,
yes.
a crib. At this point, if you're an attorney, you should call Sharon Moore because he probably needs you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be crazy. Just don't be the crazy guy.
Well, I mean, when there's women involved, there will be craziness.
There are two things that make smart guys stupid: pretty girls and money.
Yep.
And I actually think Sharon Moore got by both of them.
Yes. Well, I mean, in that Michigan mentality too, because once you survive major allegations like he and Jim Harbaugh did, which I mean, yes, I realize there were punishments there, but come on, does anybody believe that they learned a lesson or anything in that? I do not.
Oh my God, Pat McAfee, you are.
What?
They just put up a Sharon Moore timeline,
Right?
and at the bottom it says status in custody.
In custody.
I don't know who does the visuals for Pat McAfee, but that is A1.
So yesterday, the news comes out that Sharon Moore has been fired for cause by Michigan because he was a philanderer.
They have a non-fraternization policy with football staff.
Right. He was philandering with a member of the football staff. So they fire him.
And yes, it's who you've been told on social media it is. Oddly enough, I know her dad. Tank met her dad.
I did.
He's a scout for the Bears.
I didn't know that until he told me, but
Yeah,
he's
a scout for the Bears.
Yeah, so the affair comes to light that he's having this affair with a football staffer. He gets fired for that. For cause, don't owe him any money, don't owe him any of the bonus money, any of that stuff.
Nope.
And then it was, 3 or 4 hours after that, the news comes out that, oh, by the way, Sharon Moore, who we just fired, yeah, he's also in police custody.
So he's in police custody, but he hasn't been charged with anything, which is when everybody in the world's ears went, oh, you haven't been charged, but you're in, and you've been detained.
Yep.
Because they didn't say in custody until this morning. Or that's not true. I think they
said
did
that
say
yesterday.
because
Yeah.
they didn't say arrested until this morning.
Right.
This story got weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder as the day went on.
Mm-hmm. All we know is legally, all we know.
Oh, and we know.
Is that
don't get me wrong, we know
that he is a suspect in an assault of some kind.
If everything we know is true, throw the book at him. I mean, anybody wants to get mad about me saying that, feel free. I don't care. Get mad.
Mm-hmm.
You did this. You did this to you. And that's the extent of what I'm going to say about Sharon Moore. Now, I'm going to let in on that M. I genuinely believe, I believe this, and I believe it with every fiber of my being. Michigan deserves the death penalty for this.
Really?
You knew everything. You know how I know that? Because I knew it a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
This came up in our Discord. So we have a Discord with the House for Reprehensibles. Somebody said something about 2:30, 3 o'clock yesterday of hearing some weird stuff with Sharon Moore. And I responded with, yeah, I believe he let an appendage get him in trouble. That was before they said anything.
Right.
I'd already heard every bit of this.
Right.
I didn't know they had confirmed it. But they started this investigation into him 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem with that?
What?
When was National Signing Day?
Yes.
So it was last week. You let all these kids sign with Michigan knowing damn well that you're getting ready to fire this coach. And now, Pat, doing me a solid here, that the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl is on, New Year's Eve? I think it's December 31st.
Yep.
They were going to let him coach this game. Mm-hmm. You'll never convince me otherwise.
Okay.
Because look at the timeline. When did Michigan fire Sharon Moore? Yesterday about 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
When's the police complaint from? Little after 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason that you know any of this right now is because of what Sharon Moore did after he found out he was being investigated, after it had been found out in his personal life. He made the decisions. He did the things that brought this to light. Michigan was going to let him coach in the Citrus Bowl, and no one will ever convince me otherwise.
Okay. So what's the problem with that?
You have a guy that you know absolutely unequivocally, first of all, known cheater to the NCAA. You know unequivocally you're going to fire him. And you let him sign all these 18-year-old kids, knowing full well that you're going to fire him. Look, there's nothing illegal about what he did before yesterday.
Right.
That's your policy. But the administration at Michigan was so worried about their recruiting class and the transfer portal and all those other things that they were perfectly fine leaving this sit. So everything that happened yesterday, you know who that's on? Michigan. Michigan's the one that carried out a 2-month investigation that they wanted to keep hush-hush. I know how it was found out by everybody. I'm not legally allowed to say it, but that's on you. What happened yesterday, that's on you. Your sitting head coach committed a felony in the state of Michigan, and you allowed it. You allowed it. You paid him. All right, let me ask you a question. If I know that you have a gun in your car, and this is a crude comparison, but it's what I got. If I know you've got a gun in your car, and you're doing things that could put you in a compromised position, and I don't say anything, I just let you go on about your life, and then you go shoot somebody, is that on me? Because it should be.
Nah.
Because I knew you had every bit of the recipe for something horribly bad to happen. Michigan knew all of this. They knew it all. I'll never believe that you didn't. I'm a schmuck from Asheville, North Carolina, and I knew this. How did you not know it? You started this investigation.
Now, how could you? But here's the
ago.
thing: how could you have known he was going to go commit an assault?
You did
Because of all of this.
You
right.
did.
That's what I'm saying. So how can they be held responsible for that?
Because you held the information. You withheld all of this for your own personal gain. You know unequivocally what he did. You knew you were going to fire him. You kept him employed. You allowed this to keep happening. And then he did something crazy when he found out you were going to fire him.
Or did you start the investigation hoping to God that you were going to find some evidence to the contrary of this?
They brought in a third party 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
To confirm what they had already found.
Okay.
You knew every bit of this. This is one of those things that I look at and go, Michigan, yeah, if I'm an 18-year-old kid, dead to me. If I'm the father of an 18-year-old kid, dead to me. If this administration is this unabashedly clueless that you are going to allow a guy to coach a bowl game, I don't even care.
Knowing that he cheated on his wife.
I don't care what he did. I know you're going to fire him. You're basically swindling everybody in the circle. And it wouldn't bother me so bad if the last 6 cheating scandals in the NCAA, you were involved in 4 of them.
I mean, that does kind of work against you.
That's a program that I look at and go, okay, if this is not lack of institutional control, why do we have that rule? In 1 decade, you've had an assistant stealing signs. You've committed more recruiting violations than I have fingers, toes, eyes, and brain cells. And then you had your sitting coach commit a felony against a staffer on your own team. If that's not lack of institutional control, what is?
Was it against
Change the term.
That's another one. Was it against the staffer or was it against the wife?
I know the answer to that, but legally I can't say it.
I'm just.
Now, you can infer by what I just said.
I was going to say, are you breaking news here?
I didn't break news. I said something by accident, and we need to move on from it. Yes. It's a train wreck.
We're all going to know what this is. In short time, we are all going to know the details.
Well, charges are coming out today.
Oh, well, of course.
He's going to be arraigned today, and all of you are going to know what I already know.
Yeah, I honestly don't. I don't fault Michigan for this at all.
I think that is insane. That is completely insane. And when you find out that, all right, just give me this much runway. When you find out the part that I didn't tell you, come back and tell me you don't blame Michigan.
Right. We'll see. We'll see.
When you find out how Miss Moore found out about this, come back and tell me that you don't blame Michigan.
It could be. As of right now, though, Sharon Moore is in custody in Washtenaw County Jail. And we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. Charges may come today. They may come tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. But, yeah, Michigan once again finding themselves in the scandal spotlight.
I have no ill will towards Michigan either. I have nothing against Michigan.
No, why would you?
I didn't really hold all of the recruiting violations against you. The Connor Stallions thing I thought was incredibly stupid. that you thought you could get by with this because it was so unabashedly brazen.
Right.
But it's when you tie all of these things together. It's kind of like RICO. Do you know what the RICO statute is?
Yeah.
So basically, I don't necessarily have to get you for the crime. I get you for a part of the crime and then tie them all together in a neat little package.
Yeah, they get you for the conspiracy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at here. If this had happened at any other school that didn't have a history of hiding things and trying to do things right under the nose of the NCAA and right under the nose of everybody associated with the sport, I probably wouldn't hold this against them as much as I do. If this happened at Ohio State, I probably wouldn't rail on Michigan as much as I am today.
You wouldn't rail on Ohio State as much for this?
Not for this one independent act. It's the whole 5 years of this administration that you just seem to want to cheat at every single impasse.
Well, I mean,
by the way, you're awful at it.
But what do you expect? What does one expect when you have a staff in place that is known cheaters? Right, you got busted for this already. You've all been, either brought up on charges already, because there have been several members of that Jim Harbaugh staff that have been brought up on charges already. You have the fact that all of you have served some kind of penalty with the NCAA, and yet when Jim Harbaugh left, you went, it's fine. We're going to take his second in command. What did you expect was going to happen?
Sharon Moore's a known cheater. And I'm not talking about his wife. I'm talking about with the NCAA. He's a known cheater. So is this administration. I mean, and frankly,
you allowed him to
and frankly, you want to chase me for that one? Cool. I have. We got receipts. It ain't hard to back up.
Yeah. You allowed this to stay the culture, so to speak, by keeping Sharon, by hiring Sharon Moore to replace Jim Harbaugh, then another chance to go and wipe the decks and get a new coach in there, and you went, nope, we're good. We'll keep the morally loose staff on board. And lo and behold, what happens? Now you find yourself in a position where your head coach, you've had to fire him, and he's now in police custody. It's about the most Michigan thing I can think of.
Well, the irony of this, and I can't remember now who I heard say this, the fact that Michigan has a non-fraternization policy within their football administration, it doesn't shock me when places that don't bend the rules have that. It stuns me that Michigan has that. It just blows my mind.
Why?
Of all the things that you have not only allowed to happen, but in some cases you paid for yourselves. To say that you're going to fire a coach because he was cheating on his wife blows my mind.
Those morality clauses, man, they'll get you every time.
Morality from a place that has had a gross lack of it for almost a decade.
Yep. You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. We're live at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue at the Back Alley Bar. Come on by and see us. We're here until 3.
All across the Tar Heel state.
Tar Heels on the run. Trimble to the cup, layup, counted in the foul.
This is Carolina basketball.
Long rainbow three, not good net from the rookie. Out to Trimble. He'll try another triple. Counted.
Home of the 6-time national champions.
Hammers it home. Hello, you fella.
This is your radio home for the Tar Heels.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays.
It's the most wonderful time of the
Open the app and search Holiday and start listening to your local holiday station.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Plus stations playing specialized holiday music, Christmas classics, Christmas jazz, country, plus tons of playlists, even podcasts.
Last Christmas.
Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Holiday to start listening.
First News on 570.
Did you happen to see the story about the cat falling through the windshield here in North Carolina? Apparently a bald eagle swoops down and snatches up their cat. It dropped it while it was over the interstate.
It went straight through the windshield.
How big was that cat? Do we have a feline obesity problem?
That's science. The higher the cat drops, the bigger the hole in the windshield.
That's amazing.
Weekday mornings at 6.
8 minutes after 7.
News Radio 570. WWNC.
We're getting our praise on every Sunday morning. from 6 to 10 a.m. The best artists in gospel music are right here on Throwbacks 101.1. Presented by Ingles Markets. Low prices, love the savings.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And we're the Chainsaw Brothers. Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo!
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
And we're back in the Sportsocracy. It is ESPN Asheville, coming to you live from Bears Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville, 135 Coxe Avenue, home of the best meat in town. No balls today though. I haven't had any bear balls, or any moink balls. But the day is still early.
It is still young.
It is too early in the day right now for balls, but there will be balls later.
Well, I mean, it wasn't last Thursday.
No, I mean, every Thursday's different.
Yes.
So
I had a potato. I feel wonderful.
You had that super spud thing, and those potatoes, I believe, are grown in some kind of a nuclear reactor.
It's the biggest potato I've ever seen in my life.
It's ginormous. The shell of it, I'm staring at it as I speak, and it's, I mean, it looks like some sort of prehistoric creature has been hollowed out on your plate.
It's so good. It's such a good potato.
It's got all of the things on it, plus whatever meat you want. So it comes piled with the brisket or the pulled pork or the pulled turkey, or you can have kielbasa sausage. They've got all the meats here at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, and you want to come check them out. Check them out online, bearsbbq.com, the official barbecue of the Sportsocracy.
I do want to follow up on something I said in the last.
Oh, okay.
segment.
All right.
A lot of my anger is coming from Michigan fans.
Okay.
We have a good number of those that listen to this show, and I'm so angry for you because it's such a good school. It's good. It's one of the few schools in America that is good academically. They've been good administration-wise forever, and they've been good on the football field. You got back to the standard that you expected with Jim Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as we're back to the good times, you get a national title, everything's going the way it's supposed to. All of this started. I can't wrap my brain around that. The Eric Millers, the Austin Groves of the world. I feel bad for you because I feel like your administration sold you a bill of goods.
Mm-hmm.
And now I don't know where you turn from here because I've heard a lot of names. There is a rumor that Kalen DeBoer is who they're chasing.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that.
I don't know if I believe that.
Why would he?
Why would he?
Yeah.
Because he fits in the Big Ten way better than he fits in the SEC.
Okay.
Kalen DeBoer and Brian Kelly have a lot of similarities. Kalen DeBoer can do the same thing that Lane Kiffin does and get railed on for it. He's not an SEC guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I could see that wearing on him. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I could see that wearing on him.
Right.
I could see why he would be interested in them. I could see why they would be interested in him. I don't know that it's the hire I would want.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard Brian Kelly. The one that I keep going back to is Jesse Minter. If it's up to me, and yes, I do understand that I'm kind of speaking out of both sides of my mouth because he did work with Harbaugh and with Sharon Moore.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, none of that's ever attached to him.
I don't see how.
I don't either. But I've never heard anybody say anything untoward about him.
Right.
So I think that's your first call. If he wants to wait on an NFL job, whatever the case may be, then Kalen, I guess, is 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I don't even kind of know.
I wonder if I still have it up
if
on my
those
phone.
2 tell you no, I don't know where you go from there.
Somebody had posted up Dave Portnoy's short list. Yeah, I still have it.
Oh, God.
I still have it here.
Dave,
oh, no, it went away.
Oh, I
so
can tell you what
it was John Gruden, Nick Saban, Dan Lanning. Who else?
John Gruden's on that list.
Yeah, he was the first one.
He had Dion on there.
Dion was the last one that was mentioned in the list.
Clark Lee.
Yeah. Clark Lee. Kenny Dillingham from Arizona State.
Of which, other than Dion, I don't hate any of those names. It's just half of them would never consider taking a job.
I was going to say, well, first off, I don't think you're convincing Nick Saban to come out of retirement.
I will say
Michigan
this,
job.
until Nick Saban is no longer of this earth, you're going to hear fans say that.
Sure. John Gruden, hell no. Couldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I've just been through 2 major scandals. You think I'm getting John Gruden? No. I mean, I can't do that just based on principle.
Yeah.
Do you imagine how the collegiate sphere would react?
It wouldn't be what you think.
No, really.
John's done
knowing that old racist John Gruden's coming to town. You don't think that would
John's done that thing. You know, we used to talk about this with Nick Saban where you rehab your image. John's done that with Dave Portnoy. And so there is a large percentage of college football. I'll be honest with you, in the last hiring cycle, there were 4 jobs that I know of that their fan base really, really wanted John Gruden.
Mm-hmm.
South Florida was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think South Florida made the best hire of the offseason. And there are people that are upset they didn't call John Gruden. It's weird I'm telling you, you put a microphone in front of you, you show a little bit of who you are, it is shocking how it can, not to everybody.
I was going to say,
but it can rehab your image fast.
In a way.
Look at Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer's perfect example. He starts doing Fox. We all know exactly who he is.
Mm-hmm.
And yet there are fan bases all over the place. Penn State, they wanted Urban Meyer. Go hire Urban Meyer. Oh, well, it's fine. Just keep him away from the co-eds.
Right. Yeah, I think we're gonna. I think you'd have to think on that one for a little while, and I don't think the reaction is going to be positive, for the most part.
When Josh Heupel they were talking about Josh Heupel taking the Penn State job.
Okay.
There were boosters at Tennessee that were already making the call of, hey,
John Gruden.
Hey, John, time to come home, buddy.
Nice.
Just in case Heupel leaves us, we love Heupel. But if he were to leave, we want to be ready. And it's with one, John Martin Gruden III.
It's amazing what some unboxing videos can do for you.
No doubt. No,
because I don't even. I can't do it. I couldn't go down that path. Let's see here. There was a comment from Austin that I wanted to read. I can't find it now. It was something to the effect of, I cried when we got that national championship, and now I would bet my house that we don't have another one.
It's
and I don't.
It's
think
people like him. That's why I'm so mad.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so mad today, because they fought through all the crap with Rich Rod and everything else that you did, and you claw your way back only to throw it away for Sharon Moore that never made any sense in the first place.
Well, I mean, you were going to throw it away one way or the other.
It didn't make sense when you hired him. It certainly didn't make sense now.
No. I mean, I understood if you needed the interim. Okay.
What am I watching?
You
right
make
now? What is happening right now?
They're doing equestrian events on fake horses. It's weird.
Tank, I want to see you run that gauntlet real bad.
On a hobby horse?
On a hobby horse.
No, thank you.
With just the little horse head with the stick. Just Tank.
No good. I'll take that. I'll take a ride on that on that new robot wolf that Kawasaki's working on. Have you seen this? Kawasaki has a. I don't think it's a prototype because I don't think they've actually built the thing yet, but they have a theory about an all-terrain vehicle that they want to release that is hydrogen powered, that is a wolf. It's like a wolf body. On the top of it looks like one of them crotch rockets. It's got the little thing. What the heck is happening right now?
Ow. I have no idea.
I don't know. Something is beeping in my ear. Wow, that's loud.
That is loud.
Yeah.
That hurt
Ouch.
a lot.
Not sure what that was. I apologize if that came through on the radio.
I hope it didn't.
Anyways, yeah, so they have this mock-up. I watched a video on it this morning. That is, I mean, it's just an animal. It's like the body of an animal, and you're just riding around on it. And it's like got it climbing up mountains and over rocky terrain and stuff. It looks freaky, like something out of Avatar.
Huh.
Yeah. Again, I don't think it's actually been built, but I was watching videos on it this morning. It's super weird. It's the future. The future. The future of transportation is that we're going to be riding around on wolf exoskeletons.
Do they have a camel?
They might.
I need a camel.
They might. You got to watch out for those toes, though. You are in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. You never know if you're going to trip on one of those things. You can get worn out after a while. We'll be right back here at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue, 135 Coxe Avenue on the South Slope in downtown Asheville. It's a kickoff Thursday at the Back Alley Bar.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Gusty winds with a wind advisory. Those winds can gust 40 to maybe 50 miles per hour above 3,500 feet. Winter weather advisories are coming to an end as we get into the afternoon, but still, in the hills, there could be some flurry snow showers here, sunshine, a few clouds, and breezy to windy at times and a cold 40. Tonight, a few clouds, mid-20s. Mostly sunny, milder tomorrow, low 50s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Jimmy's Automotive Center.
If holiday travel is in your future, you need to make sure that car or truck is ready to go and hit the road, and Jimmy's Automotive has got you covered. For only $199 plus tax, get an oil change, tire rotation, coolant flush, and courtesy trip inspection. Book online at jimmysauto.com or call 565-8608.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to get exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. This holiday season, Capital One reminds you to give yourself the gift of 1.5% cash back with the Capital One Quicksilver Card.
Can I earn 1.5% cash back on birds?
Birds?
What if you sent your true love 2 turtle doves plus a partridge in a pear tree?
Sure, but why would anyone want that?
The song was very convincing.
Earn 1.5% cash back on all your holiday purchases with the Capital One Quicksilver Card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Make iHeartRadio your #1 holiday app. Hundreds of non-stop Christmas stations like iHeart Christmas and festive playlists are waiting. Open Open the app, search Holiday, and press play.
ESPN Asheville, broadcasting from the Ingles studio at Radio Ranch. Log on to ESPNAVL.com and make us your number one preset on the iHeartRadio app. ESPN Asheville, number one for sports coverage in the mountains.
'Twas the day before Christmas, and at the North Pole, the elves were all gleeful, mind, body, and soul. The gifts they were wrapping the cookies were yummy with Ingles ingredients to delight every tummy. The joy in the air was as thick as the snow, and Santa was prepping to make Christmas a go. From making to baking, content as you please, when off in the distance they heard a loud sneeze. Santa was sick, and this just wouldn't do, so the elves hopped a sleigh, and to Ingles they flew. OJ and honey and tissues galore, they grabbed every cure as they ran through the store. Christmas was saved, because those elves were amazing. With big thanks to Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
And we're coming back to you live from the Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, downtown Asheville, 135 Coxe Avenue.
To answer the question that we were asked in the break, we don't know how Tank still has a job. we can't figure that out.
What are you talking about?
You should check your phone in the next break.
Straight comedy here, guys.
You had a congratulatory text from a great listener of the show. I know, because he sent it to me too.
Nice.
The 14-year-old in all of us can now go on about the rest of our day. Thanks to Tank.
And you're welcome.
I always laugh when people come up to me and they go, Tank's such a professional, and you're such an idiot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you sure about either one of those things?
Oh, it is a kickoff Thursday here in the Sportsocracy. We are coming to you live from the back alley bar at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. We've got a couple of super chats that we need to get to. The first one is from Red Sea. He says, tell whoever that is to stop backing up the Parks Ford mobile studio directly into the microphone. We don't know what that sound was either.
We've used this setup no less than 100 times. It's never made that noise before.
No.
So it's kind of the fun of live radio. You never know what's going to not work.
Or where the strange noises are going to come from.
It's a gremlin. I mean, and that's fitting. Gremlins, a great Christmas movie.
Great Christmas movie.
I watched the 3 best Christmas movies ever made last night.
Yeah.
In succession.
Yeah, go ahead and tell them.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's one.
Die Hard.
That's
Batman
2.
Returns.
Missed it.
3 greatest Christmas movies ever made. I'm so in the spirit right now. I am brimming with Christmas cheer.
Are you just teeming with it?
Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nothing gets me more in the Christmas season than the Batman Returns.
than Danny DeVito.
And
in a sewer.
And Christopher Walken as Max Shrunk.
Good night.
We got to build a power plant.
Mm-hmm.
But we have enough power. I know, but it'd be great if we had more.
Mm-hmm.
That's as good as the movie gets.
Money from the money tree.
Kevin Mullen with a super chat. He says, Kyle Shanahan, dressed as Santa, has to go see a urologist because, well, he's only able to once a year. Question, start Hampton over Kenny Walker.
I need Kevin Mullen's Shanahanisms turned into a cartoon book. Just because I think it would be funny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It would be.
Kevin, I need just a list of them, and I'll get AI to draw them up as a children's book. You know what? We'll release it the same day we release the draft Miss Carols.
Exactly.
I recorded the first half of those yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Good progress on that. Yeah. All right. Good deal. Hampton over Kenny Walker this week. So you got the Chargers against the Chiefs, and the Seahawks are playing. I forgot. They're playing the Panthers next week. I can't remember who they're playing this week. Just 1 second.
I'm still taking Kenny Walker. I think Marion Hampton's going to have to share that workload with Kamani Vidal. Kamani Vidal earned it.
They're playing the Colts this week.
Yes, 100% Kenny Walker.
Yeah.
By the way, you know why you should listen to us during draft season? Because if you had listened to us during draft season 2 years ago, Kamani Vidal would not have come as a surprise. And if you listened to us 2 months ago, I would have said that's the one you want, not Hassan Haskins. Because Hassan Haskins is terrible at football.
Yep. It only took one game to figure that out.
I said it before any of those games happened.
You did.
Because Kamani Vidal, dog. Hassan Haskins, smaller dog.
What do you have? He had another 100-yard game this past week.
Kamani Vidal's really good.
Thanks to the when you have a 60-yard reception, that does kind of help lean.
He's just good.
Yeah.
You just watch Kamani Vidal. I saw it at the Senior Bowl 2 years ago. And it hasn't changed. The more I watch him, the more I just go, how did nobody see this? And this year, we're not just going to the Senior Bowl. We're doing the Shrine Bowl, too.
Yeah.
Confirmation yesterday. The Sportsocracy's headed to the Shrine Bowl in Frisco, Texas. Let's do this. Let's do this.
You're so excited about that trip.
I am. So we have a new sponsor starting in the new year that you're going to hear a lot about. And their headquarters is about 30 minutes past Frisco. So I'm going to go down, do the work, and just be a heathen for 5 days. Then we're going to come back and reconvene at the Senior Bowl, double heathen. It's a heathen month of January.
Oh, and you can look forward to all of that right here in the Sportsocracy.
Oh, it's so good. We have playing cards this year. Every player gets their own little playing card, and it's got his stats on the back. They're Sheskis.
Is it playing cards or trading cards?
Trade.
Oh, okay. All right. You said playing cards, so I thought like you're getting a deck of 52 with their faces on each of it or something.
You knew what I meant.
I did not know what you meant. You said playing card. I thought bicycle card.
And you referenced the foot of a large animal earlier, and I knew exactly what you meant.
Hey, look, sometimes
you just have to use your brain there, Tank.
That's that lump 3 feet above my ass, right? It's a kickoff Thursday here at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue. You can come by and enjoy.
How have you never used that line in the 8 years that we've been doing this?
You just got to wait for the right time.
Oh,
you just got to wait for the right time.
I didn't see that coming. Not even a little bit.
Get in the holiday spirit out here at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue. They've got all of the decorations up, the Christmas tree, and the lights strung out on the patio, and everything's nice enough. And they've got a holiday cocktail menu as well that I've been pouring over here.
Oh,
just going, which one of these should be in my suck hole tonight for kickoff of the game? Because between kickoff and here, we've got another engagement. We'll be at the Ingles on Boylston Highway in Mills River as soon as we can. As close to 4 o'clock as we can get it.
This is as the one that'll be driving the Parks Ford Mobile Studio. Let me give you a solid piece of advice. If you see it between Bear Smokehouse Barbecue and the Mills River Ingles, between 3 and 4, get the hell out of the way.
Get on.
Because I am not slowing down for you. Lead, follow, or get out of the way.
Right. So we'll be at the Mills River Ingles from 4 to 6.
And then we'll be back here for kickoff tonight.
Right. Once again, in support of the Ingles Magical Christmas Toy Drive benefiting Evelyn Charity St. Nicholas Project. Just another opportunity for you to stop by, bring us a donation, a cash donation, or the donation of a new unwrapped toy. Evelyn Charities, making sure that the needy families around the area have something to put under the Christmas tree for the kids. So we want to give them as much love as we can. So we'll be doing that in between this here program and kickoff of the game tonight. But if you're a fan of the mule, you like a Moscow mule?
I like a Moscow
I
mule.
love a Moscow mule. They've got a Merry Mule for the holiday cocktail list here at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue. Vodka, fresh lime, cranberry juice, and ginger beer.
The only ginger I like is me.
So you don't like mules? I mean, because they all have ginger beer in them.
I'm not going to lie. I wasn't listening.
It's like, do you like these? Yes, I totally like these.
Yes. I just hate
but I
one of
don't
the
like the main ingredient of it. So there's that. They have a Santa Bear Sour that's a bourbon drink. It's got fresh lemon, simple syrup, and blood orange puree in it.
That sounds
which
lovely.
is just lovely. There's the Mrs. Claus Mojito, the Grinch's Brew, Sex on the Slope, because we're on the South Slope. It's got vanilla vodka, white chocolate liqueur, hazelnut liquor, and heavy cream.
I did that at a ski resort one time.
I'm sure you did.
On the slope.
And then there is a gingerbread shot as well that, they're mixing up all kinds of good things over here at the Back Alley Bar. So come by and see them. 135 Coxe Avenue in downtown Asheville. For this kickoff Thursday, we've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons on the game tonight. Tampa Bay trying to hold serve in the NFC South. They're now tied for first place in the division with the Carolina Panthers, who have a chance to take over first place this weekend if they can get a win over the Saints.
They have a chance to do the funniest thing ever, which is take a playoff berth from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that I would have thought was a foregone conclusion if you had told me what the record of the Atlanta Falcons was.
Okay.
Like, if going into the year, you told me the Falcons were going to have 4 wins.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. How many games did the Buccaneers win this division by, and why is it 5?
7. Why is it a whole bunch of them? But lo and behold, I mean, Carolina's looked good lately.
They have.
I mean, that offense seems to be churning. Hey, Pro Bowl voting is open. I just got the notice from Amy Martin, our good friend with the Carolina Panthers, sent an email today saying, hey, remind everybody that the Pro Bowl voting is going on as we speak. And coming up this weekend, let's see, Saturday's the 13th, so Sunday's the 4th. So Sunday and Monday, the 14th and the 15th, all of the votes for the Pro Bowl count as double. So if you're into that, you want to make sure that some Carolina Panthers get onto the Pro Bowl teams, then go vote now. Go to Panthers.com. I think it's CarolinaPanthers.com. I think Panthers.com takes you to like some wildlife website. So don't do that. Or you can vote on NFL.com, of course, for the Pro Bowl. I didn't realize how many Panthers are actually kind of deserving of Pro Bowl nods this year.
Derek Brown, Ted McMillan's really close. Rico Dowdle.
He's on it. I think Ted's got to make it. If you're taking a whole bunch of wide receivers, you can't get to a whole bunch without mentioning Ted
he's up there
McMillan.
really high.
I think the thing I was reading this morning said he was 5th in the league in receiving. And
that sounds right.
That gets you in right there. Rico Dowdle's top 5 in rushing. You got J.C. Horn is currently the number 1 votainer for corners.
So Ted's not that high in receiving.
Is he not?
No, he is 12th.
Okay. Is that yards or reception?
That's yards, yes.
There you go. Anyway, Trayvon Moehrig is another one that's had a great season that could deserve a Pro Bowl nod. So there you go. Just get out and vote, I guess, if that's important to you. I mean, your player's paycheck will gladly thank you.
I mean, I think Puff Daddy said it, vote or die. I mean, it wasn't about this voting. I think that was about like actual voting.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was a campaign that he.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it was, it was every bit as insane as what you think it is, based off what I just said.
So as we're going into Week 14 here, what is your number one thought going into the week? Is there a must-win team? Is there a matchup that you can't miss?
I'm really intrigued by Bills Patriots. I know it doesn't particularly mean anything because the Patriots are going to win the division regardless.
And the Bills are going to the playoffs regardless. But this almost feels like one of those games where it could be a passing of the torch. So New England's already beaten them once. You beat them again? Sweep the season series? It certainly starts that conversation.
For sure.
Of has the tide turned in the AFC East?
Well, I mean, and you got to realize that Buffalo's getting worse and New England's getting better. Those are always that there's anybody that's been a fan of a team that's been a legit Super Bowl contender at any point, you remember the game where it happens where you go, uh-oh. I remember it with the Jets when we had that was back in the Pennington days. I remember we had been pretty good. We'd had Vinny. Vinny had ceded to Pennington. We had been not necessarily the best team in the division, but we were consistently 10, 11, 12-win team.
Right.
And I remember the first time we played Tom Brady after the Super Bowl. And I just went, nope. He didn't throw for a ton of yards,
right?
But we're not going to beat that guy with any regularity.
Right. We'll not be getting this division back anytime soon.
Now, did I think it was going to go the way it went? No. But this could be one of those for Buffalo where you look at this and just go, Drake May's only going to get better. The receiving core is only going to get better. I mean, just think about New England, because New England's got a decent amount of money this year, too. Weapons are going to want to play with Drake May.
Yeah.
I mean, I said about Jaden Daniels last year. They're going to want to play with him. Any kid that's that talented, that athletic, throws that good a ball, I want to play with him.
Yep. I think my go-to matchup this week, Lions and the Rams. I think we're going to learn quite a bit from that matchup. We'll continue the discussion here at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville on the South Slope when we return here on a Kickoff Thursday on ESPN Asheville.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Gusty winds with a wind advisory. Those winds could go 40 to maybe 50 miles per hour above 3,500 feet. Winter weather advisories are coming to an end as we get into the afternoon, but still, in the hills, there could be some flurry snow showers here. Sunshine, a few clouds, and breezy to windy at times at a cold 40. Tonight, a few clouds, mid-20s. Mostly sunny, milder tomorrow, low 50s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Honey, that flu keeping you up? Did you take NyQuil Intense Flu?
Nah, I got this. Okay, I don't got this.
Yeah, you need NyQuil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu with NyQuil Intense Flu. NyQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms so you can sleep.
You do got this.
NyQuil Intense Flu. The nighttime sniffling, aching fever. Best sleep with the flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Remember who taught you your ABCs? Who showed you kindness and sharing? That was Sesame Street. And today, Sesame Workshop is still helping children around the world grow smarter, stronger, and kinder.
But Elmo can't do it alone.
This holiday season, Sesame needs your support. Donate now at sesame.org. That's SESAME.org. Because the world needs Sesame, and Sesame needs you.
Elmo loves you. Thanks for making a difference.
If a Lenovo gaming computer is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to score exclusive deals on the gaming PCs you want, like the Lenovo Legion Tower 5 Gen 10 gaming desktop and Lenovo Lock gaming laptop. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. Tile's Luxe Cravings boxes give you decadent options. $5 gets you fan favorites, $7 gets you the fancy stuff, and $9 sends you on a journey of flavor exploration. Get yours at participating stores for a limited time. Prices and participation may vary. Drinks excludes freezes. X Extra.
It's time to kick off the perfect tailgate and take your team to Ingles. Chips and guac made fresh in store every day. The best meat in town packaged fresh every day. And smiling faces giving you their best every day. Let's be real. In the South, football season is our favorite season of the year. There's a lot to smile about, especially with deals like these. Ingles. Low prices, love the savings.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
The Sportsocracy.
We treat star athletes better because they're better people.
That's not fair!
Life isn't fair, kiddo. Get used to it.
This is ESPN Asheville, Asheville's #1 sports station.
Coming up the middle on a blitz, he throws to the end zone, touchdown!
Beer City's Tar Heel station.
Off the back, Wilson comes soaring in to dunk it home.
Home of the Sportsocracy.
He said, Kyle Shanahan asked, why isn't tic-tac-toe named Hugs and Kisses? That's all Take's going to call it.
Live from the Ingles studio, weekdays at noon, ESPN Asheville.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
From the Ingles studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, an iHeart radio station, guaranteed human.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take Dayquil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the Dayquil.
Undo your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. Dayquil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
Dayquil Intense Flu, the daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Live from the Ingles studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog feed! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
You know Welcome back into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. We are the Sportsocracy, and we're heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app, seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, and join us in the chat.
And like every other day, we sounds incredible dumb.
Sure we do.
How have we never made that a shirt?
I don't know.
That
You're
should be the tagline of the show.
Right. You're the shirt guy.
You're right. I am. We did also. We hired somebody from the New Year to handle all of those things.
And
the
hopefully,
follow through should be much better in the new year because I don't think it could be any worse.
We welcome everybody back into the program here as we come to you live from Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville. It is our spot for a kickoff Thursday, a new week in the NFL. And Jeremy, I believe that the Detroit Lions and the LA Rams game this week will tell us a lot about where the NFC is headed as we get down to the stretch of the playoffs here.
You're still scared of Detroit, aren't you?
I am scared of Detroit. How can you not be scared of Jahmyr Gibbs in that offense? You can put points up against them, but dear God, you better have some kind of an answer, or else they will outscore you.
You want me to tell you why I'm not scared of Detroit?
Why is that?
It's not because of the team. It's not because of the play caller thing has been clunky.
Yeah.
And now you've put yourself in a position where let's just say they get him. I want you to draw me the straight line of how they get in the playoffs, because right now they would not.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to have to – they play the Bears one more time, I think. And they would probably –
all across the Tar Heel State.
They'd either have to get in over the Bears or the 49ers.
Right.
That's going to make you the 6 or the 7 seed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the teams that they're going to have to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay, Philadelphia, potentially Seattle, maybe Chicago if things go a certain way. You know what all those teams have in common?
What's that?
They play outside, and the weather can be a bit of a whiffle.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Goff's not particularly good when it gets cold outside.
Right.
I think you've put yourself in a bad situation. I still think this – I'll be honest with you. You could tell me right now that the Detroit Lions do not make the playoffs this year.
Mm-hmm.
They'd still be one of my Super Bowl favorites for next year.
Yes, I'd agree.
Because I think this team's in great shape for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think they put themselves behind the 8 ball this year. And you might actually come out better to miss the playoffs. Because then the schedule is not as hard next year.
Okay. Right, because you're going to get all the third-place teams in every division instead of getting the second-place teams in every division. Okay. So maybe the schedule leans out a little bit better for you if you miss the playoffs. Okay. I mean, yeah, that logic tracks. However,
see, I'm always
this is still a team that could win it all.
Not this year. That team cannot win it all this year. They have no shot. You can't explain to me how you think they're going to go in it. Jared Goff, who I cannot remember a time he went into a weather game and won outside.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot show me how they're going to win 3 of those in 1 year. I just can't find it. I would still put them top 2 or 3 in the league of projection for the next 5 years. I just think you're in a bad spot.
Okay. All right. We have a super chat that we need to get to here.
I wish you could have seen the look Cowboy John Roten just gave you as you were doing that.
We're stacking racks.
He's a legit worst dancer in the world.
No doubt.
There's not one worse. You take him to a club, nobody's meeting a girl that night. I promise. Not one of them.
I'm turning off everybody in the club.
Every other girl will literally say, I won't go out with you because you came here with him.
Red Sea says, I remember that moment for Arizona in 2015 when Tyrann Mathieu tore his ACL in garbage time after picking off a pass in Philadelphia.
It's the worst feeling in the world.
It's awful.
It is the worst feeling in the world where you look at, especially when you didn't win one. I would know the feeling of winning one. But when you didn't, And you hit that moment and you go, oh, God, they've passed us, and there's nothing that we can do. We can't change it. They're better. They're younger. They're in better cap shape. They have a better young quarterback than us. The quarterback's not getting paid. Our window just slammed shut, and the universe nailed it shut upon it happening. It is the worst sinking feeling that you can have in sports.
Gambit fan says he's not scared of Detroit because at any critical juncture, someone's getting hurt.
They do get a lot of guys hurt.
That's part of it.
A lot.
I mean,
hey, maybe Dan Campbell can bite less kneecaps.
We try not to project that, though.
Maybe nibble on a calf. Stop chewing on kneecaps.
Maybe not go so hard.
I will say, so something in the new year that the show I do on Mondays, Trey has a whole little bounty of sound bites. I didn't realize how many lunatic things Dan Campbell has said. I think he has them all. And he likes to just play them and see how hard it can make me laugh.
Nice.
Because I've never heard that soundbite before.
Nice.
There's also one from Jerry Jones talking about glory holes.
That's the best one.
That's the greatest quote ever. I like to call those a glory hole.
Yep.
I need me a glory hole.
You got to find those glory holes.
Thanks, Jerry.
Yep.
Attaboy, Jerry.
It's all about the glory holes.
You think somebody walked, like as soon as he came off the podium, they were like, you don't even know what you just said.
Well, no, they just got to sit him down in a room and go, okay, Jerry, now, for the 400th time,
listen, people.
Can we please go over this? The glory hole thing, that's not a word that you need to use anymore.
Yeah, don't do that.
Right? Nobody in the oil industry has used the term glory hole since 1914.
If you had us using that term 5 times in one show, you're a witch.
Like, come on, man. I've been watching Landman forever. They've not used that term once in 2 seasons.
Such a great show.
It is a great show. I love that Sam Elliott's in it now.
I hope the voice in my head
I can't wait to see where this
when I
goes.
get old. Like when I'm 70, I just want the voice in my head to be Sam Elliott.
Yeah. There's my favorite thing now to do though at home is to just look at my family and
you're
well tears up in my eyes and go, "You're ruining it." Damn it! Why are you ruining it? Everybody's got to ruin.
Why is your Sam Elliott better than mine? That scares me.
You're gonna ruin it. You're ruining it.
I'm going to do that to my wife before this day's over.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know to what.
It gets on their nerves real quick.
My wife will know exactly what it is, and she'll punch me in the jejunum.
No doubt about it.
How did we get down this?
I have no idea. We found a glory hole and we took it.
Is. That's what I was going to say. Mark Starling's here. He loves to blame me for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because y'all have worked together for
years.
years.
I didn't see, but where is Mark?
Right behind you.
Oh, yeah.
And then you wound up doing a morning show together. And now about once a week, I'll get a text message from Mark going, you did this. I blame you.
You broke him.
You broke him. And now he says crazy things.
I'm going to say, look, if you think some of the things that I say on this program are a little on the blue side, we'll say, you should hear the things that I say at 4 o'clock in the morning when the mics aren't on.
You should hear what he says at 11:59 before the mic turns on.
Sometimes. I got to keep you on your toes, man.
We need that sound bite of Sam Elliott. You're
right.
going to ruin it.
Points for Red Sea and Gambit fan. Red Sea says there are rails, which is fair.
Yeah, we don't have rails.
Gambit fan says, were we ever on the rails? That's another fair assessment.
We're like 2 chipmunks that they let off in the forest, and we're just out here looking for a good time.
No, going back to the to the games
anybody that
this
wanted
week.
rails tapped out on this 4 years ago.
100%.
If you were after a show that stayed on the rails, I was going to say something so mean right there, and I didn't, and I'm proud of me. That is a Christmas miracle.
Good for you.
I was going to say something mean about somebody else, and I didn't.
Good for you. Take the high road. You don't need to take shots at people.
I always take the high road.
It's fine.
I'd have to crouch to get down to the low road with you.
Bucs and the Falcons tonight. Week 15 kicks off in the NFL. Jeremy says he's really looking forward to the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots in New England. That's a 1 o'clock game on Sunday. I am really looking forward to the Lions and the Rams because I can't see the Lions as a dead team. That's what I feel like that's what they want us to believe. And when I say they, it's just the proverbial they.
You're also the one going, well, the Chiefs are not dead yet.
No, the Chiefs are dead. They lost this past weekend. That was the last chance that they had.
The Chiefs have a toe tag, and they're laying on a metal slab.
Right.
In a not nice place.
Right. The Chiefs are out of this thing. The Rams and the Lions, though, I mean, obviously the Rams are sitting in the catbird seat in the NFC, and the Lions still have the opportunity to get back into the playoff search here and do some damage. You are in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400. We'll take a quick break. Coming to you live from Bears Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville, 135 Coxe Avenue, hanging out at the back alley bar, your place to watch all your sports.
All across the Tar Heel state.
Tar Heels on the run. Trimble to the cup, layup, Kellen in the foul.
This is Carolina basketball.
Long rainbow 3-0, but net from the rookie. Out to Trimble. He'll try another triple. Counted.
The home of the 6-time national champions.
Drives and hammers it home. Hello, young fella.
This is your radio home for the Tar Heels.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What were some of the memories from your USO tours?
That nobody knew who I was, and they were like, why do we have to say hello to this guy?
Recently on the Good Stuff podcast, we sat down with our friend Bradley Cooper to talk about his deep friendship with host Jacob.
He was there when I found out that I was going to have a baby.
You showed me the picture. You're like, what's that mean? And I was like, oh, my God.
And how they've been there for each other through the hard times.
And I was able to sort of walk Jacob through some stuff.
Yeah, next month I'll be 8 years clean and sober.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search the Good Stuff podcast, and listen now.
It's time to kick off the perfect tailgate and take your team to Ingles. Chips and guac made fresh in store every day. The best meat in town, packaged fresh every day. And smiling faces giving you their best every day. Let's be real. In the South, football season is our favorite season of the year. There's a lot to smile about, especially with deals like these. Ingles. Low prices, love the savings.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
It is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM at 1400. Sportsocracy heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app, coming to you from our favorite kickoff spot each and every week, live at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville. It's on the South Slope if you weren't aware. 135 Coxe Avenue is the address. BearsBBQ.com. Don't forget, if you're making plans for the next holiday, the Christmas holiday, and you're in the same spot that you were in Thanksgiving, where you've got 800 people coming to the house. It's all on you to fix the turkey and the stuffing and all of the things, or ham or standing rib or whatever your thing is on Christmas. Bear Smokehouse Barbecue can take care of that for you. Why do all the work on the holiday? Enjoy the time with the family and let Bears do all the cooking for you. Go to BearsBBQ.com. They have all of the options up there for the holiday menu, the catering menu. And, of course, you want to get those in early so you make sure to get ahead of the line, right? Make sure you get your things before the holiday hits. So go to BearsBBQ.com and make those orders today. Week 15, pivotal week for some teams. I think we're past the pivot point for the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah,
and
I don't
now
think
this
44-year-old Phillip Rivers is going to do it for you.
And now this week, we could potentially see Phillip Rivers starting quarterback once again in the NFL.
Does that do anything? Do you feel drastically better about Phillip Rivers?
Yes. Than Riley Leonard? Yes, I think I do. I mean, he's not going to give me any type of dual threat, right? Like we've seen Riley Leonard in college. He's so capable of taking the ball and running and getting you some extra yards. I mean, that's what he lived on last year at Duke. However, you're not going to get that from Phillip Rivers, but what you are going to get is somebody who actually understands the playbook and probably can make most of the throws still.
5 years later, you think he can still make most
I think he can. I mean, I don't think that just goes away. I mean, I know you have to work at it. I know you have to keep in shape and all of the things, but I don't think that ability just disappears.
Right now, Phillip Rivers looks like he weighs about 270 pounds. He was joking about it in the press conference. They asked him how much does he weigh, and he started laughing, and he went, right now? I'm not real sure. I've got a pretty good idea. It's a lot. I think this is a terrible idea. I think it's a desperate move from a desperate organization.
Well, of course it is. Injuries forced you into this.
Now, I will say they were saved by Cam Newton saying something so stupid that it actually replaced the fact that they signed Phillip Rivers.
It's a slap in the face.
It's a slap in the face that they didn't sign me, who's never been in this offense and can't throw, instead of the guy that has been in this offense and can throw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There was not a better option. That's where I'm at. There was not a better option that Shane Steichen had after you've gone through 4 quarterbacks, because you still have a team that has a chance to make some noise here. I mean, we feel like they're dead, right? But mathematically, you have to treat this like you still have an opportunity. And if Phillip Rivers gives you the best chance to win games, then you got to take it.
Phillip Rivers is going into a team that he's never thrown to a soul that's on this team.
Yep.
Not one.
Yep.
He knows the playbook, and that's all well and good.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't see how it's going to change anything. I really don't. I don't see how it changes a thing. And it looks so unbelievably desperate.
But again, what were you going to do? Would you have felt better about this if they had just, I don't know, if they had called Nick Mullins or somebody? He's probably on a team somewhere. But
he is. If you had told me I could roll with C.J. Beathard or Phillip Rivers, I think I would have felt better about C.J. Beathard. I really do. I mean, 5 years is a really, really long time. It would be a long time if he had decided in January that he wanted to come back and had spent the offseason getting in shape to come back.
Mm-hmm.
This was broached on Monday. It's Thursday. I just don't see a way that it's going to end well.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I think the most likely thing is that he comes out and gets hurt in the first half.
Maybe so. Or he just comes out and he's not very good. This team continues to lose, and we just move on. It's not a thing. Like the chances of the Indianapolis Colts making the playoffs
0
tanked 2 weeks ago?
No, they tanked when Daniel Jones went down. With Daniel Jones, they had a chance to beat a handful of these teams left. Now you got nothing. You're playing one of the toughest schedules in the NFL on the way to the end of the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
There's just not much here. And now you're chucking out some geriatric that was coaching high school kids. I don't know what you think this is going to do.
It's a good story. That's the only thing it is. It's a good story.
Is it?
Sure.
It's a good story.
Sure. If Phillip Rivers comes out and he's half-assed, it's going to be one of the best stories of the year. Just like calling Joe Flacco off the bench or off the couch to come back and lead the Cleveland Browns was a couple of years ago.
Joe Flacco never stopped playing.
I get it.
I'm going to ask
That's
you
what's going to make this even better if it actually works.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to see how close you come.
Okay.
The Indianapolis Colts at the Seattle Seahawks. Set the line.
Seattle minus 13.5.
That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest spread of the week.
Yes.
The Jets are a 13.5-point dog against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts. That is nuts.
Why is that nuts?
Because you're taking a team that was the leader in the AFC. 3 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
They've now been relegated to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. You're playing one of the best teams in the NFL. You're playing them on the road. You're playing them 4 o'clock on the West Coast. All of these things are working against you. But that tells you what Vegas thinks is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And look, there's a decent chance that Phillip Rivers comes out here and throws for 245 yards. He has a touchdown, 2 interceptions, and the Colts get beat 37-10.
Yes.
And I guess I just don't. The thing I don't understand from Phillip Rivers' standpoint, I do not understand why you took this call. It makes no sense.
What else am I going to do? It's not like I'm going to destroy a legacy by coming back for 4 games.
No, I don't get it. So now, you're a semifinalist for the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
That's how removed you were from playing days.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're doing this. Really? I think it has bad news bears written all over it. It could. Do you remember when Jeff Saturday was the head coach of the Colts? And he wasn't even on the staff. He just came in. And it was an absolute unmitigated disaster.
Sure.
This is going to go the same way.
Yeah. It was going to go that way anyway, though. That's the thing is
it was not going to be beautiful, but Riley Leonard's at least been in this system with this team, with these players.
And hopefully he won't have to play. Right? Hopefully Phillip won't have to play at all.
Phillip's going to play regardless.
What do you mean?
If you've listened to Shane Steichen this week, the plan A is Phillip Rivers. Plan B is Riley Leonard.
Well, yeah, because Riley's still hurt. If
you told him, and I don't think he has come out and said this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking it from how he's saying all these things. If you told me all 3 quarterbacks for the Indianapolis Colts were 100%, and Shane Steichen had his choice, it would be Rivers 1.
You think it'd still be Phillip?
I think Phillip Rivers starts for the Indianapolis Colts Sunday, regardless.
Maybe so.
Riley Leonard could get a clean bill of health from his doctor and an apple from his mommy, and he's still not going to be the starter for the Colts.
If he does, damning for Riley.
It's damning for Riley Leonard that Phillip Rivers is on this team.
Well, again, what were they going to do? You need a backup quarterback.
You have one, Brett Rippon, who's
Oh,
been a
God.
backup in the NFL for many, many years. I think Brett Rippon's almost 30 years old. He's been in this league. He's played for 6 teams.
Oh, it feels like more than that.
I would feel better about this team right now if Brett Rippon was playing than if Phillip Rivers does.
Shoo. I don't think I would.
I don't think you understand how the amount of time you're talking about here. This is going to be like dropping him in the middle of I-85 in Atlanta at rush hour. You're older. Look at Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Watch him from time to time. And this is a guy that hasn't missed considerable time. He missed that season with the Jets. That's still a guy that has played up into 40 years old. He's 3 years younger than Phillip Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
And he still finds himself going, oh, can't do that anymore. You can see the look on his face.
Yep.
He'll go to boot out or he'll go to do something, and he just realizes, oh, body can't do that anymore. You know when Phillip's going to determine that? First quarter of that first game, he's going to roll out one time and go, oh, no. No. Can't do that. It's insane. I mean, this is like something out of a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this come down on Monday Night Football, and I went, that is top 5 dumbest things I've ever heard somebody say. I mean, it'd be one thing if they were 12-2 and you're going to the playoffs regardless, and I got to get somebody amped up for that. You're going to lose out, period.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you have Phillip Rivers. I don't care if you get prime Peyton Manning in here. I don't like your chances. You're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And it's way better to just face that than it is to beat your head into the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree.
I'm going to remind you said that Monday, because there's also a possibility that nobody seems to be taking into account. He could come out and go 11-30 and throw 4 picks.
He very well could.
Phillip Rivers threw a lot of interceptions when he was in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
How many do you think he's going to throw now?
Well, I mean, think back to the last year that he played in 2020. He wasn't good then either.
I think he had 13 that year.
Right. I mean,
we
railed on him of it is time. It is time to just call this quits, back away, go do something else. Man, still, as a quadragenarian myself, I don't know if that's what they call it, but that's what I'm calling it now. As somebody who's in their 40s, I'm pulling for the old man. Get out there and show them you still got something. I'm not expecting you to come out here and win. I think it's a fool's errand if anybody thinks you're going to come out here and win. Just don't come out here and get killed.
And that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid he's going to come out here and embarrass himself.
You can get him. You most definitely.
I am worried, sick that he is going to come out here and embarrass himself. Do you remember Steve DeBerg playing late? I mean, that was a long time ago.
Vaguely.
That was back in the 90s. And I think he was 42. He looked 95.
Something like that. Most of them do, though. I mean, Vinny Testaverde looked like that when he played in his 40s.
And Vinny only made it to 41, if I remember correctly.
No, he made it to 44. I was reading something the other day that Phillip will be, I think, the 5th quarterback to take a snap at age 44. One was Tom Brady. One was Vinny. I can't remember who the other 2 were. It has happened before. But there again, it's never happened with somebody who sat out for 5 years and is on the Hall of Fame ballot for the current year that he's trying to start in. I just can't imagine being in Phillip Rivers' position, because he did the press conference yesterday and he said he was sitting there on Sunday watching the Colts game. He saw Daniel get hurt and that he joked to his wife, I wonder if Shane's going to call. And he said, lo and behold, like a couple hours later, phone rang. Shane Steichen. Like, hey, buddy, I got no other choices here. I at least need somebody to come into this room and help these other 2 guys figure this playbook out.
That part I wouldn't be upset about.
Well, I mean,
if he was just the emergency 3, then I don't have an issue with it.
Right. But the fact that he is already considered to be the starter if nothing happened, or if there is a setback or something, because Riley practiced yesterday and they said there was no issues. if there's a setback or something, the fact that he would be the starter is more than I could even imagine. I never would have thought. When we first saw that he was considering coming out of retirement, it made a lot of sense to me. Okay, I'm going to come in. I'm going to hold clipboard. I'm going to walk Riley through this, walk Brett through this. I didn't even realize he was still on the team or that he was on this team, period. But I'm going to walk these guys through it, help them understand, help them go through their progressions, things like that. I mean, the guy, he's been a football coach for the last 5 years, so it's not like he's stepped away from the game, right? He's still in it. He knows how to coach kids, and these aren't kids, obviously, but he could help in that regard. Now, the fact that he comes in as the de facto starter, though, should tell you everything you need to know about Brett Rippon and Riley Leonard.
Well, I mean, Brett Rippon played for the Jets, so you're not going to tell me anything about that I don't already know. And I saw Riley Leonard at the Senior Bowl. Seen it. Neither one's good.
No. But, I mean, hey, the Colts they're experimenting. They're getting a whole lot of FaceTime right now, and I'm sure that if this goes even a little well, there will be movies. Somebody will make a damn movie out of this. There will be the Disney movie of Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, it's going to
be
the
River of Dreams.
Yeah, it'll be the Disney. It'll be the human version of Bambi.
Oh,
old Yeller. He was a good dog.
Well, let's hope not. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville. We're live at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville. We'll be right back after this.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Gusty winds with a wind advisory. Those winds can gust 40 to maybe 50 miles per hour above 3,500 feet. Winter weather advisories are coming to an end as we get into the afternoon, but still, in the hills, there could be some flurry snow showers here, sunshine, a few clouds, and breezy to windy at times and a cold 40. Tonight, a few clouds, mid-20s. Mostly sunny, milder tomorrow, low 50s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Insurance makes the claims process easy, so you can get back on the road in no time. It's why over 43 million drivers trust Progressive. See for yourself at Progressive.com. That's Progressive.com.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to get exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. Kohl's Customer Appreciation Event is here, right in time for the gift exchange. Even though everyone pretends gifting isn't a competition, it kinda is. At Kohl's, save on gifts everyone will fight over. From sweaters and flannels to air fryers, toaster ovens, and more. Because deep down, the gift exchange isn't just about giving. It's also about winning. Shop Kohl's and save on top gifts now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end December 14th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
No one celebrates the holidays like iHeartRadio, the #1 Christmas music app.
The most wonderful
Hundreds of all Christmas stations like iHeart Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And plenty of playlists, too. Just open the app and search Holiday now.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward. And we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo!
The Ingles Giving Tree, benefiting Manna Food Bank, is back up at the Asheville Mall for the season. We know nothing can hold back the holiday spirit of giving in Western North Carolina, and we remember the needs of our neighbors this year. Drop off non-perishable items in the donation barrels at Ingles locations, donate online, or at the Ingles Giving Tree at the Asheville Mall. Help Ingles Markets, iHeartRadio, Asheville, WLOS, and Asheville Citizen Times ensure Manna Food Bank can fill thousands of empty plates this season. Together, we can make a difference.
The Sportsocracy.
We are back in the Sportsocracy, coming to you live from Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue, downtown Asheville. It's on the South Slope. You know they have 2 locations of Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue here in Asheville, just for your convenience, if you weren't aware of that. There's another one down in South Asheville. It's on Sweeten Creek Road, inside Sweeten Creek Brewing. It's a pretty good place if you're not hanging out downtown. You're on the south side of town. It's a great place to go. They've got a little, there's like a little creek and a little park back there for the kids to hang out and play while you're, yeah, that felt good, didn't it? Man, that was a knuckle right on the old.
That was right in the spring, dude.
The old microphone arm there.
Spring.
Yeah, second location down on Sweeten Creek Road inside Sweeten Creek Brewing. Check out Bear's Barbecue at bearsbbq.com. Also, don't forget, now you can go over to Kimmel Arena and get all the Bears there, as well as they're doing the concession stands over at Kimmel Arena. Last night, UNC Asheville Bulldogs fell short in their television game against Miami of Ohio. Got some good players this year, though. You may want to go check them out. The Big South Conference portion of the schedule will be beginning in just about another week. I think Christmas week is when we get into conference play in the Big South. It's going to be.
I know that's when the ACC does it, because Florida State starts with every good team in the ACC.
Right, y'all start with Carolina, right?
Carolina, Duke, NC State. That's the first 3. There's another good one. I can't remember who it is. I was like, awesome. After we got beat by 40 by Georgia, that was enough for me to go pass.
Excuse me?
Pass.
God, what has happened to that basketball program?
It ain't got no gas in it.
Wow. Leonard leaves and you lose all momentum.
Yeah, Luke Locks he's a decent recruiter. But
yeah. It just ain't there yet.
It just ain't there yet.
Well, then we'll hope for better. Hope for better for the old Seminoles. I mean, that is one of the best places in college basketball. The Tuck, when they're good.
Oh, have you ever been there?
No, I've seen it on television. I've never been there.
That place is nuts.
Mm-hmm. I could imagine.
It's like the Asheville Civic Center. It would be like Appalachian State playing at the Civic Center. That's how far away from campus it is.
Okay. Man, not that far. That's like an hour drive.
It's about an hour to the Tuck.
Is it really?
Yeah, especially if you deal with traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. But what's funny about that place is you get a lot of old Florida State alumni that are just in it. I mean, they're like 22 all over again. So you get some 60-year-old dude that went to Florida State in 1974,
right?
And he is just getting it. He knows the 18th player on the roster enough to yell out his mom's name. It's a hoot. It's a hoot.
It's not a super chat. I wanted to hit the super chat button. It was like it's points. It's all of the things wrapped into one. Bill Workman with the comment of the day, in my opinion. Colts games are now going to be shown on A&E and the History Channel so that Phillip Rivers fans can see it without changing channels. And I laugh because it's so true. Once you hit this age, that's all you really care about. When sports ain't on television, give me the World War II in color series.
Ken Burns, the Civil War.
I've only watched it 8 times.
I've never seen a second of it.
It's so good.
I will never get that old. It'll never happen.
I don't doubt that.
Josh Michael, I think, was born that old.
Yes,
like
he was.
I think he was watching Ken Burns' Civil War when he was 6.
He was,
which is when that came out.
Yeah, Ken Burns' Civil War, Ken Burns' baseball. I love that one too.
I will never get there. I'll be the 70-year-old guy that's still like, I'm still watching Jersey Shore.
Yep.
Hey, look at those young people having fun. I remember those days.
Yeah, I can't get into it. As long as there's stuff like Welcome to Derry, though, I'll have way less time to watch war movies.
I still haven't watched that.
Oh man, none of it?
Nah.
Oh.
No, I can't do it. I have to wait for it to be all out, and then I can just.
I think it's all out. I don't know this for a fact, but me and my wife watched the last available episode last night, and if that's not the end of the season series, I'll be shocked. I think it's all out. Is all I'll say.
Yeah. Once it's all out, I'm all in. But I just can't.
It's very good.
I can't do episodic television.
Yeah.
Amy and I are actually we're out of television. That's why we started watching Christmas movies. Everything we watch is
Caught
either
up
on hiatus or we've caught up on it.
Right.
And I just cannot do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what led you to watch Batman Returns last night.
She fell asleep. We're gonna watch it again tonight.
Poor Amy.
Oh, Michelle
she fell
Pfeiffer.
asleep on purpose, and you're going to make her watch it again.
She fell, and I don't believe this was irony. She fell asleep right after Christopher Walken pushed Michelle Pfeiffer out that window. Oh, I was afraid you were going to push me out that window. It's funny because I am.
And then he pushes her.
I think she got. I had quoted.
I mean, she at least
Walken
waited
line.
for the appearance. Of Catwoman.
No, she did not.
How could you fall asleep between that?
Which
I mean, because
I stayed awake through that.
Ooh.
I just went, well, hello again, Michelle.
Good Lord.
Good to see you again.
Good Lord.
It's been a long time.
That was the best part of it.
Oh,
not even close. Not even close.
I mean, Michael Keaton is probably the second best Batman ever, and Michelle Pfeiffer just yippee-ki-yay, mother falafeler.
All right, super chat time.
Money from the money tree.
It's from Sir Jimothy. He says, Shanahan and Shanahannanigans? Oh, that's a name for the book.
That's
Shanahananigans. A Shanahanananism book. We'll work on it. He says the Shanahananigans should be a 365-day calendar for the desk, please.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one. That does put a lot of pressure, though, on Kevin. Because, that's a lot. 365, that's a lot.
That's social media content. That's
True.
a desk calendar page every day of Shanahanisms.
Kevin, I know you have to know how to work social media.
Oh.
Start a Shanahanism page.
Shut up! We
are going to start a Shanahanism page?
You shut up.
Well, you going to steal that from Kevin? That was his idea.
It is his idea.
We're trying to help him develop his idea.
He gets credit for it.
He gets credit for it, just none of the profit.
We'll put his name on it. Shut up. Be cool.
Okay, excuse me.
You not be
Sorry.
cool?
Excuse me.
Just once. Can you please be cool?
Be cool. You sound like there's a cop over there. Be cool.
Be cool.
Be cool, man.
Be cool. Be cool. Be cool.
Lay low. You'll be fine. Patrick Holt says the Ken Burns new series on the Revolutionary War is amazing. Thank you. I got some new watching to do. Appreciate you.
Can't do it. I can't do it. I can't watch historical stuff. The closest to history I can watch is the 2009 Jets yearbook of the last time they were good.
I also feel like Gary Birch nailed this one on the head. He said old is going to hit Jeremy like a ton of bricks.
I'll be dead. And I'm fine with that.
Oh, yeah.
Look, mentally,
like a freight train.
I tapped out on my 60s a long time ago. I'm good with that. As a matter of fact,
That's a problem. That's a problem, though. You tapped out on your 60s. You're going to hit 40 and just jump to 60 immediately.
And I'm fine with that.
But that's where the war docs come into play.
No, I'm gonna be that weird old guy that I yell at children but I still like pretty girls. Like, I wish they'd come over here.
Yep.
You go over there, Billy.
Yeah.
No.
Shan.
I'm looking forward to being able to do that voice at all times. Like, that's just how I talk now. Like, they bring me in at Thanksgiving, and I'm like, I didn't want to come. They made me. I don't like any of you people.
Shanahan and Anigans.
Shanahan and Anigans.
I love it. I love it. Patrick Holt also with the Shanahan and anagram. That works.
Is that we just show up singing at your work?
Singing songs about Kevin's or about Kyle Shanahan.
Do I have to wear Kyle Shanahan's great kazoo hat?
Yes,
like
we all have to wear those.
We have to get the oversized.
But they're the new ones. They're the new fan hats,
like the gigantic.
Yeah. I saw a guy wearing one of those when we were in Atlanta, and I so wanted to steal it off his head. Those are hilarious to me. Like
somebody made Eddie one.
Right? Initially, did they?
Yeah, it's in his studio.
I didn't see that.
They made him a giant one with his logo on it. Now I want one with our logo on it, and I want to wear it everywhere.
No doubt. I didn't know that existed. I saw a guy wearing a Georgia one, and I was like, if I were a lesser man, he wouldn't be getting out of here with that. I'd steal that and run. I'd have to be a much lesser man.
Tank, your head already looks like it belongs on a much smaller man's body. You add that giant hat, and you're just going to look like a wonky.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. I don't care. I want one.
You're going to look like one of those episodes of Scooby-Doo where the three bad guys stand on each other's shoulders to create one bad guy. And then they take off the hat. They're like, it was them all along.
Right. Stephen Tao says Jeremy's going to catch himself watching the Great Halloween Bake Off and be like, what the...
I will watch baking shows.
You should.
Only I don't really care what they're baking. I really care more who's baking it. So every once in a while, just fine.
I appreciate Gambit fan narrating for the crowd because yes, that's what that means. By lesser man, it does mean a skinnier man who can move slightly faster than a sloth.
Yes.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. I'm glad that conveyed itself.
Tank has the suddenness of a sneeze that doesn't want to sneeze. You know, one of those where you feel it in the back of your head and you're like, that's going to happen here in a minute. It's going to happen. Yeah, that's Tank's suddenness.
Yes, exactly. It'll sneak up on you if you're blind and deaf.
And dumb.
And dumb. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I've seen Tank
you
run.
can speak. It doesn't.
I've seen Tank run. It's kind of like if Forrest Gump was not athletic. I assume that's if Forrest Gump was built like me, you run how he would have run.
Ooh, what is this? Sorry, just saw this story come across. Steelers star pass rusher T.J. Watt is in the hospital.
I saw that
for
earlier.
lung evaluation after experiencing discomfort at the practice facility on Wednesday. His status for Monday night's game against the Miami Dolphins is in question. Watt's lung injury occurred during treatment at the team facility on Wednesday and has been hospitalized since then. Good night. All right, well, T's and P's for T.J. Watt.
Yeah, that's not good.
Ooh, you don't want to go messing with that. It's not good. Week 15 in the NFL kicks off tonight here at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue at the Back Alley Bar. We will be here for my Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons in a must-win game. I mean, they're all must-win games at this point. Trying to fight for a playoff spot, fight for the division lead with the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers have the Saints this weekend, so you cannot afford a loss at this point. Everything's all tied up 7-6. Tampa Bay and Carolina at the top of the division, and it's on the table for the Carolina Panthers to clinch the division in the next 2 weeks. If the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose tonight to the Atlanta Falcons, and the Carolina Panthers beat the New Orleans Saints on Sunday, then Carolina can clinch the division if they beat Tampa Bay in 2 weeks. December 21st, we'll be there at Bank of America Stadium. And with a Carolina win and a Tampa loss this week, Carolina beats Tampa in 2 weeks at Bank of America Stadium. They clinch the division. And Carolina is your NFC South champion for the first time in a long time. Man, it's been, 7 years since the Carolina Panthers won this division? It's been a long time. Been a long time. They have not been to the playoffs in quite a while. I mean, not as long as the Jets, obviously, but it's been a while.
You just had to.
I did. I had to. I had to. So other than the games that we've already talked about, what else are you looking forward to this week?
Well, I mean, I feel like you've left out one of the biggest ones.
Which one is that?
Broncos-Packers.
Yeah.
That's another one of those. We're going to walk out with a definitive on somebody. Now, for better or worse, because we can be wrong. But you're going to walk out of that one feeling different about somebody.
Maybe.
Because that's two teams I think universally we don't necessarily believe in.
Correct.
But they have talent.
Correct.
Denver can suffocate you defensively.
Yes.
One of the biggest questions I have about Denver is why do they just go away from the run game so often? You took R.J. Harvey. I mean, I get it. You don't have J.K. Dobbins, so that lessens it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a run-first team with J.K. Dobbins. He gets hurt, and all of a sudden, they can go extended periods of time with 8 carries and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
That was like the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well,
I think they're still in their play calls from them.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I don't think I can compare Kevin Petula and Sean Payton. No matter what you feel about Sean Payton, I don't think you can. I think they're hiding something. I can say I had some reservations about R.J. Harvey when he was coming into the draft.
Okay.
And I'm afraid that Sean Payton has seen some of the things that I have, and he doesn't trust the other guys back behind him enough. So it's just heap it on Bo. Sean Payton trusts Bo Nix to a level that is almost hard to comprehend.
Uh-huh.
And so now you get two quarterbacks that universally we don't believe in, but their head coach does.
Mm-hmm.
Going up against each other in a game that's pretty big for both. Because Denver wins here and New England loses, you're in a catbird seat to be the one seed in the AFC.
Yes.
Green Bay loses, and you could be out of the playoffs if you're not careful.
The only thing I struggle with here, though, is the statement that we will feel. Did you say we'll feel differently about?
No,
these
I said
two
we'll
teams?
have a definitive.
Okay, we'll have a definitive because I was thinking I don't know that this game would make me feel differently about either one of these teams.
All right, so give me the possible outcomes.
Well, it's because of what you said. Like these are both teams that we don't believe in.
Give me the possible outcomes.
So. All right, Denver wins a 3-point game.
More than likely means Bo Nix had to lead the drive at the end of the game against a inconsistent but talented Green Bay Packer defense.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a definitive where you, that's like the 7th time he's done that.
I was going to say, it would be several times that he's led that final drive. And gone, hey, maybe he does have that.
Well, it's one thing doing it against the New York Giants. It's another doing it against the Green Bay Packers.
Absolutely. We'll give you credit for that.
Same thing if it's close with Green Bay.
Right.
Means Jordan Love probably had that drive. Now, you go the opposite route. What if it's a blowout? That doesn't necessarily mean you believe in one. It gives you great ammo to not believe in the one that got blown out.
Most certainly.
That's what I think's most likely, is that one of them just lays a grumper in this game, and we walk away and go, oh, there they are. There they are. That's what I was afraid they were.
You are in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville coming to you live from Bears Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville. It is our spot for kickoff Thursdays each and every week. 135 Coxe Avenue. Come on down and join us tonight. We got the Bucks and the Falcons tonight.
At the Bears.
What?
At the Bears.
At the Bears, yes. The Bucks and the Falcons at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue tonight at the Back Alley Bar. We'll be right back.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Gusty winds with a wind advisory. Those winds can gust 40 to maybe 50 miles per hour above 3,500 feet. Winter weather advisories are coming to an end as we get into the afternoon, but still, in the hills, there could be some flurry snow showers. Here, sunshine, a few clouds, and breezy to windy at times and a cold 40. Tonight, a few clouds, mid-20s. Mostly sunny, milder tomorrow, low 50s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Got guests coming? Lowe's December deal drops is the perfect time to upgrade. Right now, get up to 35% off select major appliances. Shop Lowe's December deal drops today. Valid through 12/17. Selection varies by location while supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
'Tis the season. When you're in the mood for holiday music, listen live with the iHeartRadio app and on your radio. 97.7 The Brew, Asheville's Christmas station.
We're getting our praise on every Sunday morning from 6 to 10 a.m. The best artists in gospel music are right here on Throwbacks 101.1. Presented by Ingles Markets. Low prices, love the savings.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
'Twas the day before Christmas, and at the North Pole, the elves were all gleeful, mind, body, and soul. The gifts they were wrapping the cookies were yummy with Ingles ingredients to delight every tummy. The joy in the air was as thick as the snow, and Santa was prepping to make Christmas a go. From making to baking, content as you please, when off in the distance they heard a loud sneeze. Santa was sick, and this just wouldn't do, so the elves hopped a sleigh and to Ingles they flew. OJ and honey and tissues galore, they grabbed every cure as they ran through the store. Christmas was saved, because those elves were amazing. With big thanks to Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment, committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
This is ESPN Asheville, Asheville's #1 sports station.
Coming up the middle on a blitz. He throws to the end zone. Touchdown.
Beer City's Tar Heel Station.
Off the back. Iron Wilson comes soaring in to dunk it home.
Home of the Sportsocracy.
He said, Kyle Shanahan asked, why isn't tic-tac-toe named Hugs and Kisses? That's all Tech's going to call it.
Live from the Ingles studio, weekdays at noon, ESPN Asheville.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Merry, Merry Christmas, and let's light the tree.
It's my favorite time of year.
The decorations, the lights.
Through all the merry and bright.
Family time.
Eating way too much. Watching Christmas movies. We'll be here with the news and talk.
The news
does not take a break for the holidays.
Look what's happened.
What you need to know.
You better watch out.
We're watching this next weather system
throughout the season.
I'm telling you.
News Radio 570 WWNC.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
If you can plan barbecues and weddings, you can plan to protect yourself from a natural disaster. Sign up for local alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
From the Ingles studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, an iHeart radio station, guaranteed human.
All across the Tar Heel state.
Tar Heels on the run. Trimble to the cup layup. Cannon in the foul.
This is Carolina basketball.
Long rainbow 3-0 but net from the rookie. Out to Trimble. He'll try another triple. Counted.
The home of the 6-time national champions.
Drives and hammers it home. Hello, you fella.
This is your radio home for the Tar Heels.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
Live from the Ingles studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog eat! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment. Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
And welcome back into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. We are also heard everywhere you go on the iHeart Radio app, seen everywhere on YouTube. You can watch us live each and every episode, except for Wednesdays, because Jeremy's not here to run all the video things. And, well, I'm not that technically savvy. However, we are live on the YouTubes right now. We are live on the YouTubes tomorrow for
Football Friday.
A Football Friday.
See, that one I can do. That one's in my bank of things to say.
Yes. I realize. I try to trip you up every now and then. Just try to keep you on your toes. It's all fine. Tomorrow will be a Football Friday. We'll have all of the picks of the weekend for you. We got a lot of we got a lot of great college action this week, do we?
Army, Navy. We got the game.
The game.
I'm
sure you'll have fun with that.
I will. And every year you diminish it, and it makes me want to punch you directly in the face. It is awesome.
Army, Navy this weekend. And then, of course, Week 15 in the NFL. We're about to the point where bowl games are going to start up here pretty soon. Is there a single bowl game? Not a one. I've been looking across the thing going, that might be. Oh, wait. No, it's probably not going to be.
No,
The fact that nobody plays in these games anymore. If you have any kind of NFL draft stock,
dude, I've already started.
Why are you playing in games?
I've already started getting accepted invites from the Senior Bowl, Shrine Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, we're well beyond. The bowl games just don't matter.
Right. Like, I don't remember what bowl it was they were flashing up there, but the Pat Mac group, the Thunderdome, they're all going to be at Miami and Texas A&M, whatever bowl that is.
Well, I mean, that's in the playoff.
And I was thinking, really?
That's in the playoff.
Is it? Oh, yeah, it is in the playoff. My bad.
There you go.
My bad. I was thinking they weren't playing in the playoff. Yeah. I thought that was one of the other bowl games.
No, that's a playoff game.
Ugh,
yeah, that
gross.
What is gross about that?
We'll set that on fire.
That should be a good game.
Ugh. I hate Miami. Can't stand him.
Well, that's because they have Carson Beck as a quarterback.
No, 100%.
And you still look at him
Oh,
lovingly.
I hope he gets torn in half.
You still look at him lovingly going, oh, we'll give you Gooner.
No,
give
not
us
a
Carson
chance.
Beck back.
Not a chance. No. I'm just, I can't.
That'll be
get
a
into
great
it.
game.
I can't get into it. Like you were all excited about Indiana and Texas Tech. Woo!
Patrick Holt has a great point.
Yeah.
Tank hates pets and service members.
Sure. Yeah, hate them all.
Just the worst. He's just the worst.
Can't stand it. I have one of each in my house.
Hey, that is actually true.
Right.
That is true.
I have one of each in my house, and I can't stand them. Either one of them. Oh, jeez. No. Anyhow, Week 15 in the NFL this week. The clinching scenarios. We've got the Denver Broncos. They can clinch a playoff spot with a win. The Patriots. They can clinch with a win. And the Rams can clinch with a win. Are all four of those teams that you feel confident in being in the Final Four?
No.
Well, they're not for me either.
No, I think that's the beauty of the chaos that we're going to have in this playoff season. I feel like the NFL playoffs and the college football playoffs are mirroring each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's nobody in college that I feel all that great about either. I've been trying to tell people for weeks, Ohio State's not as good as you think they are. And I think Indiana kind of unveiled that. It was a great game, but we're assuming Indiana's great. What if they're not?
Mm-hmm. What if they're just another Big Ten team?
What if that was a really good battle between two sevens?
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, and you trickle this down, you realize that everybody in this playoff, not named Tulane or JMU, could actually win it.
Right, as an open
That's
shot.
why I was stuck on what you said about Texas A&M and Miami. Now, conversely, in the NFL, there's not a team that's going to make the playoffs other than whoever wins the NFC South and the AFC North that I just go, nope, no shot. You have less than no shot of winning a Super Bowl. Everybody else got a shot.
Yeah.
The Jacksonville Jaguars. I could see the path that you find a way. And I see the look on your face.
No.
I see the path of how you get there. The Houston Texans. That defense steps up for 3 games and just suffocates 3 quarterbacks that haven't been in this position before because you dodge Josh Allen, you dodge Lamar Jackson, and Pat Mahomes doesn't make it.
Mm-hmm. The way it's set up right now, Jacksonville would open against the Buffalo Bills. And I don't like your chances.
In Jacksonville, I like I'm not going to say I'd take Jacksonville to win.
Right.
Jacksonville has a way better chance to win that game.
I can get you getting past that game.
Uh-huh.
But then I just don't know. But then it's the
then you got to beat Bo Nix and
it's
Drake
the act
May.
of stringing together playoff wins that I just don't know.
But I can do that with everybody.
Sure you can.
I got to get to a point. So for the Denver Broncos to win a Super Bowl, I got to get over the idea of Bo Nix winning 3 playoff games.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be like me getting Bronco fans are going to get so pissed at this analogy, but it's so accurate in my head. It's the same mental obstacle that I had to get over with Tim Tebow's going to win 3 playoff games. No, he's not, because he's going to have one big grumper of a game, and when he does, a team's going to take advantage of it. But I can do that with all 14 teams that are going to make it. Look, the LA Rams, who I trust more than anybody in this, just got beat by the Carolina Panthers.
Right.
They have 2 high-end receivers, a high-end quarterback, a high-end pass rusher, and a couple pieces on defense that I like.
Mm-hmm.
And that's enough for you to be the number 1 team in this league.
According to what I'm looking at here, Denver would be the number 1 seed right now.
Yes.
With the tiebreaker over New England? They don't have the same. Okay. All right. Yeah, they do. New England gets Houston. Jacksonville gets Buffalo. Pittsburgh would be the 4 because they're currently leading the AFC North. They'd get the Chargers, and the Broncos would be on the bye. That's where we're at right now in the AFC.
Yikes.
And not a single one of those teams can I say that I would be a full believer in.
No.
Bet your house, not going to happen. I could not in good conscience put the house, put the mortgage down on Drake May.
You're 100% a guy that has to see it. And the thing that's going to be really difficult for you is that you're going to have 13 teams in a playoff that you've never seen do it before.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that you have will be the Philadelphia Eagles, who you cannot possibly feel good about.
No. I'll not be shocked if they lose in the first round.
I'll be shocked if they don't.
If they lose, right now they'd be matched up against the 49ers in the 3-6 game.
Okay.
And
I would be shocked if they lost that.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't be shocked if you lost that
one.
one.
Because I don't know how you're going to score. Brock Purdy against that defense, I don't like your chances.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the funny thing is I think this has happened right under our noses. That the way we slowly change things with the cap, we slowly change things with what you can do, what you can't do. You get surges in what quarterbacks make. It is really hard to keep a team together. And so now you've got all of this spread out. And we said this last week. The bottom of this league has never been worse than it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you miss and you miss and you miss and you miss, there is absolutely nothing to save you. There are no safeguards from you spending yourself into pure, unadulterated cap hell.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do, New Orleans Saints, you're going to be completely non-competitive. Now, when you come out of that on the other side, you're going to have $1 bajillion and nothing on that team that's set in stone.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's malleable. It is easier to make a one-year turnaround right now than it's ever been before. Look at the Jacksonville Jaguars. How many pieces of that team are different than what we saw with Dougie Doug last year? It's not as many as you think.
No.
You know what changed? An actual, honest-to-God, innovative offensive coach. And the schedule lightened up.
Mm-hmm.
He brought in a defensive coordinator that works with what you have. And that's why I'm going to argue something here that I never thought I'd argue. I actually think your coach is more important than your quarterback right now.
When you have so many mediocre quarterbacks at the top of the league, records-wise, it's hard not to think.
Who's an elite quarterback right now? Elite. I just full-on believe in you.
Well, I mean, there's the usuals. Outside of Drake May.
So you say the usuals.
New to that list?
So you say the usuals. Who are the usuals?
Well, I mean, I would say Josh is in that group. And
Josh Allen
Burrow's
at times,
in that group. And
Josh Allen at times has looked completely clueless.
Sometimes, yeah.
Because he's trying to play hero ball because he doesn't trust anybody around him.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow, Joe threw one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen and then followed that up with another one on the next play.
Mm-hmm.
But he's trying to do so much because he doesn't have anything around him. He's got 2 receivers and nothing else. Terrible, god-awful defense.
Right.
Inconsistent running game. Mediocre offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 2 receivers and him. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson, I read that Bill Barnwell article that you were talking about earlier about MVP candidates. He had Lamar Jackson in the next 10, and I literally belly laughed. Lamar Jackson shouldn't be in the top 100 of MVP candidates this year. He's been that bad the last 4 weeks.
Right.
And I know he's hurt. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't change anything. There are no elite quarterbacks right now.
Okay.
There are some good ones that I would say have an advantage over others. But I think that's what everybody has to get their brain wrapped around, is that there isn't the elite. We've never had this before. Because even Josh, who I think is playing the elitist of all of them, they're still been really bad at times.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes it wide open.
Yes. after Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl, maybe we flipped the script on this whole thing. Because the argument used to be, well, you can't win without an elite franchise quarterback. And now you've had Jalen win it, and now we've seen what he is this year. Maybe that's true. Maybe coaching is the new franchise quarterback of the NFL.
Look how many talented but flawed quarterbacks, whether it's Baker, Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, on and on and on and on, Geno Smith, that we've seen be successful over the last handful of years. It's solely because the situation got better. And so if you can build out a roster 2 to 53 that can compete in the NFL, there are a lot of quarterbacks that can compete with you. Question is, can they win when they get there? And historically, no.
Right.
Because they come up against one of the elites. What happens when you have no elites? Because I'm looking at the way this breaks down going, Lamar's probably not going to make it. Pat's definitely not going to make it.
Right.
Burrow's definitely not going to make it.
Right.
So
Herbert
what happens?
could not make it.
I would be shocked by that one.
I would be too, but I'm just saying.
But even for me, Herbert's not in the top 5. He's a 6 to 10 guy.
Yep.
What happens when, of the top 5 quarterbacks in this league, one of them makes the playoffs? We've never seen anything like that before. So you're going to have to completely change the way you look at this and figure out what matters and what the pretense I'm going under. How good are you defensively? And how good of a coach do you have? And that's why I'm looking at New England, Denver, those two predominantly.
Seattle.
Although I like their coach. I don't know because I've never seen him in this situation before. I want to believe, but it's hard to do when I've never seen it. Especially when I know you're going to be going up against the Sean McVays, the Kyle Shanahans, even Nick Sirianni. And that's one of the reasons that I've railed on Philadelphia for all these weeks. I don't buy your coach, and I never have. I don't buy your quarterback, and I never have.
Right.
If your quarterback can't get it to your receivers, then it doesn't really matter. Your defense can be fine. You've got to have a serviceable offense, and at times they just don't.
No, they definitely do not.
And a good coach wouldn't allow that to happen.
Right.
That's what always tripped me out about Philadelphia. I don't think you have a good quarterback, and I don't think you have a good coach, and I don't think I've ever seen another team win a Super Bowl that way. I thought your GM was so, and I still think your GM was so good that it covered. It was like wall spackle. It covered up a lot of holes. But even with spackle, it shows its cracks when you start trying to hang pictures.
Well, I mean, you still have to get there, and even though your head coach may not be the guy, your assistant coaching plays into that as well. And that's where we're at with the Philadelphia Eagles.
You got one.
Your head coach is not a championship head coach.
Even though he's got one, I don't care.
He needs support staff. He needs better guys around him. And it's clear after 2025, Kevin Petullo ain't one of those dudes.
Nope.
Most definitely. Vic Fangio? Absolutely.
Hell, LaShawn McCoy said, take me out of the Eagles Hall of Fame if you bring Kevin Petullo back. That's a bold strategy.
Look, I mean, everybody knows the problem, but nobody wants to do anything about it that has the power to do anything about it. Philadelphia Eagles swear to God it's not Kevin Petullo's problem, or that Kevin Petullo is not the problem. I'm going to say I've got 13 games worth of evidence that says he is the problem. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville. We're coming to you live from Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville. We'll be back after this.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays.
It's the most wonderful time of the
Open the app and search Holiday and start listening to your local holiday station.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Plus stations playing specialized holiday music, Christmas classics, Christmas jazz, country, plus tons of playlists, even podcasts. Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Holiday to start listening.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
That's what we were taught, service before self.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shop.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast. Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
The Sportsocracy.
We're back in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville. Live on a kickoff Thursday at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville. 135 Coxe Avenue. We're live on the South Slope. It is the home of the best meat in town and the best T-shirts in town as well. Just saying. That have you had your butt rubbed today shirt?
I have one of those.
It's great. It's great. They also have one that says, I like bare butts. I'm lobbying for a balls shirt at some point. I've been assured that we're going to have one. I don't know what it'll say, but I'll have one. What?
Oh, this is a weird life that I've lived. You ever have one of those days where you're like, it's always like your soul floats above your body and looks down and just goes, the hell are you doing with your life? Like, how'd you end up here? It's almost like that Wonder Years thing. Bet you're wondering how I got here.
Yeah.
Let me explain it to you.
I took a lot of wrong turns. Failed too many classes.
You ever take a wrong turn and then instead of asking for directions, you just keep going, and the next thing you know, you're in the ocean?
Uh-huh.
Huzzah!
That's where we are, right here in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. Chat in the YouTube chat. Gary Birch was saying that everybody can see the issues in Philadelphia, but difficult to pull the plug in the middle of a winning season, quote unquote.
It's not, though.
It's not. And that's
honestly,
where I'm at. Like,
if Nick Sirianni had pulled the plug on Kevin Patullo in week 8, I would probably be saying that's the favorite to win the Super Bowl.
I was going to say,
even if it's just him, I don't care.
For the last 4 weeks, I have been expecting the call. I've been expecting the press conference of, hi, I'm Nick Sirianni, and Kevin Patullo no longer has a job. And I don't think that there's a single person in the NFL that would blame him for it.
No.
I don't think that you like to use that use that line of thinking of, well, other coordinators will see this and they'll pull out. I don't think so. I think everybody knows the problem here.
No. Nobody would have seen the Kevin Petula thing and been. It's asinine. I'll give you an example. I saw it Monday night. Jalen Hurts. You know what his QBR is under center versus in shotgun?
Who do tell?
It's 22 times higher under center. That's
22 points or 22 times?
22 times.
Yikes.
That's what it was on Monday night.
Ooh.
For the season, it's like 7 full times higher. He's not good in shotgun. And Kevin Petula does it over and over and over and over again. Any idiot could see this and understand that the way Jalen Hurts is built doesn't work as well in shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
We figured this out with quarterbacks for years. Usually it's the other way around. They're not as good under center because they don't really know how to drop back. If you can't figure that out, you're not a coordinator in this league.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't. No, when I say that thing about other coordinators will see it, it's when guys become a scapegoat for something they had nothing to do with.
Right. This is not that
When
scenario.
you fired James Franklin at Penn State because you went up against Oregon, you had a couple bad losses, but you had just been in the national. You were one drive away from the national title game the year before.
Mm-hmm.
That's when coaches look at you and you end up with Matt Campbell because nobody wants your job.
Mm-hmm.
Kalen DeBoer laughed. If Kevin Petula had been fired in week 8, there would have been guys lined up 200 deep to be the offensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles next year. Because they're looking at A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and Saquon Barkley and Jordan Mailata and Lane Johnson and Landon Dickerson and going, I believe anybody with an IQ above salad dressing could figure this out.
Yes.
And this is my ticket to a head coaching job.
Mm-hmm.
But something that happens with NFL head coaches all the time happened with Nick Sirianni. It's the second time it's happened. He hired a guy that he is somewhat loyal to, and he didn't want to admit he made a mistake. So you can call it loyalty, you can call it hubris, you can call it whatever you want to, but that's what's going to keep you from winning a Super Bowl. That's the best roster in the NFL, and it's not close. You compare Philadelphia to L.A. or Philadelphia to Seattle, head-to-head, 1-53, Jimmy's to Joe's, Philadelphia beats the bejesus out of them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not well coached.
Yeah. Fan Man suggests, you don't have to fire him. You can take away his play calling ability.
No doubt. Nick Sirianni could have been doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying he's too stupid to have a job. I'm saying he's a terrible play caller.
Yeah.
I think he's a terrible offensive coordinator, but I don't even disagree with that.
He says that you just take away his decision-making authority, and you can fix the problems and move on that way.
Dan Campbell did it in, 8 weeks? He looked at John Morton and went, I made a mistake. I found a guy that could carry basically the same offense. The problem is that I don't have the same magic that I had with Ben Johnson.
Right.
Because Ben Johnson could look at a defense, disseminate the X's and O's down to the absolute millimeter. He knew what you were going to do before you did it. And that's what he's doing with Chicago. I tell people that Chicago's not playing particularly well. They're running well with 2 mediocre to bad running backs, which is a testament to how good their coach is.
You don't like Monaghan?
He's fine. He's fine. He's got a little pop for a thicker built running back. But this is my line with running backs for me to like them.
Mm-hmm.
If I put him in Cincinnati, would he be doing what he's doing in Chicago? Oh, good God, no. Saquon Barkley I can put with any team in the league, apparently other than with Kevin Petula.
Or the New York Giants.
I know it worked with the Giants. They just ran him into the ground because they had nothing else on the team, so they could put 10 in the box and they weren't scared to squat.
Right.
That's where I look at a good running back. I want to see coaches that do more with less, not less with more. Less with more is always a huge indicator to me of you're just not that good. And I'll use, since Detroit Fan Man said that, I'll use the example. John Morton could not figure out how to use Isaac Tesla with Jameson Williams. He couldn't wrap his head around it. Everybody that evaluated Tesla knew he's going to struggle going to the outside because he was a big slot at Arkansas. So you knew watching the tape, he's not going to be comfortable running as an X. What'd John Morton do? We'll throw him out there 12 plays a game and hope he hits a home run. And it seemed like every single ball he threw to him was 20 yards down the field or deeper.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. That's not ingratiating a guy into the system. Now, I'll translate that to Philadelphia. You got a guy in Jalen Hurts. What does Jalen Hurts do so well? He's a magician with the ball. Why would you put that in shotgun? How hard is it to run play action out of shotgun? You don't ever turn. And I'm going as basic, rudimentary here as I can. If you run play action out of shotgun, the ball is always exposed forward. You never turn to do that sleight of hand thing that Jalen Hurts is so good at. So you're taking away one of the biggest bullets in his gun. Kevin Petula cannot figure that out.
Right.
He doesn't get it because he's never called an under center offense. So he's trying to turn Jalen Hurts into what he wants him to be. That's what the worst coaches in this league, that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, and I hate to keep using the Chicago reference, but I think Ben Johnson's doing an incredible job. Ben Johnson is taking all of the weaknesses of Caleb Williams and just taking them away. Oh, Caleb doesn't like to press it down the field between two high safeties. Okay, then I won't ask him to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that away. You want to play that two high safety because you know he doesn't want to thread it with that pass over the middle? Awesome. I'm going to use that underneath layer and that safety over the top, and I'm going to pray in this zone right here with the flag over there to the sideline, and I'm going to use Roma Dunze, I'm going to use DJ Moore, I'm going to use all the pieces that I got, and I'm going to pray on you there until you start shading over that way, or you go three high, and now I attack that a different way. That's what good coaches do. What are you going to do? And I react to that based on what I have. Nick Sirianni's not that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He never has been. I trust my offensive coordinator. That's my guy. And it almost steers into his personality of I'm going to do it my way, and I don't give a damn what you think about how I do this. Well, the problem is when you don't steer into your own strengths and you try to beat people with your weakness, don't be shocked when good coaches like Jim Harbaugh beat you.
Yeah. Gambit fan says we've seen Nick Sirianni as a play caller, and no.
It's not good. You know what it's better than? Kevin
Petullo. Precisely. It could be better than Kevin Petullo.
And that, boys and girls, was an X's and O's rant, which I try my best not to go on. But, man, it felt good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good for you. I mean, it was spot on.
Tomorrow,
I'll give you that.
I'll do the same thing about the Kansas City Chiefs.
This week, though, the Philadelphia Eagles should not have much of a problem as they get the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday at 1 o'clock, and that should be an off week for everybody.
That's a game that should only be watched by the mothers and spouses of the people playing it.
You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400 live from Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. Want to kick off Thursday back at the Back Alley Bar after this.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Gusty winds with a wind advisory. Those winds can gust 40 to maybe 50 miles per hour above 3,500 feet. Winter weather advisories are coming to an end as we get into the afternoon, but still, in the hills, there could be some flurry snow showers here. Sunshine, a few clouds, and breezy to windy at times at a cold 40. Tonight, a few clouds, mid-20s. Mostly sunny, milder tomorrow, low 50s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by IHOP. Introducing the IHOP Value Menu, where all your breakfast faves are just $6 each every day. Where else can you get a big, filling sit-down breakfast for only $6? Go to your happy plates with the $6 IHOP Value Menu. Available every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations.
With Progressive, you can reach customer service in the way that's easiest for you, by phone, app, or online. We know it would be great if we just magically appeared, but that's more of a genie thing, and we do insurance. But with us, you'd be like, well, it wasn't a genie, but it was great customer service, so that's nice. And sure, you probably would still like the whole 3 wishes thing, so if you meet a genie, you should definitely ask. But when you need us, contact Progressive by phone, app, or online. Just no genies. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to get exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. The free iHeartRadio app is the #1 app for the holidays.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
The amazing iHeart Christmas and playlist you'll love, all in one place. Open the app, search holiday, and let the festivities begin.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Clarissa Sells WNC is the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
'Twas the day before Christmas, and at the North Pole, the elves were all gleeful, mind, body, and soul. The gifts they were wrapping the cookies were yummy with Ingles ingredients to delight every tummy. The joy in the air was as thick as the snow, and Santa was prepping to make Christmas a go. From making to baking, content as you please, when off in the distance they heard a loud sneeze. Santa was sick, and this just wouldn't do, so the elves hopped a sleigh, and to Ingles they flew. OJ and honey and tissues galore, they grabbed every cure as they ran through the store. Christmas was saved, because those elves were amazing. With big thanks to Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
The Sportsocracy.
We're coming back to you live from Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville, 135 Coxe Avenue. We're hanging out on the south slope on this wintry Thursday.
It's not wintry.
Here in western North Carolina. Oh, my God.
How are children out of school today?
Well, because there was a flake or two on the ground.
Yeah, I woke up at 7:30. I looked at, and the first thing I saw, Buncombe County schools are closed.
Yeah.
I looked outside and went, there's only about 2 miles of Buncombe County that way, right? Like, if you're going up, there's only about 2 more miles.
Gets real high in those higher elevations.
It must have got slick quick because there's nothing here. My road's not even wet.
No, there wasn't a whole lot going on.
We'll have a remote learning day. Yeah. Yes, let's teach the children that when they don't want to go to work, they just
don't have to.
Oh, well, it's fun. And to be honest with you, I don't blame Buncombe County for that. They're just being safe because at this point, we're in a world where anybody can sue you because they want to.
Exactly.
Buncombe County's in great hands with Dr. Jackson. I know that because he was a teacher of mine.
Was he?
He's my 4th grade teacher.
Huh.
He knows where all the bodies are buried.
I'm sure.
It's a great man. Literally in my lifetime, there have been 2 superintendents of Buncombe County schools. Actually 3. I've been friends with 2 of them.
Uh-huh. Baldwin.
Yeah.
Was the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, Baldwin
was Baldwin. Baldwin was so good.
All of his kids actually went to school with me for a while.
Yeah. And old Cliff Dotson.
His son went to school with me.
Cliff Dotson, who Dr. Jackson took over for.
Yes.
He's still out there riding that Harley. I saw him the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I know his son. I didn't know him he's the one that I didn't know.
Right. It's just so weird to, I worked in the newsroom at 570 when I first came back to Asheville, and the education beat was part of my thing. So I had to go to all the school board functions and had to go interview Cliff Dodson time and time again. Never, ever saw him out of a suit. Not once. Until the day he retired. And the day he retired, I ran into him, and he was on his Harley and had the biker jacket, full on like biker club jacket on with the blue jeans and the T-shirt on underneath. I was like, who are you?
I could not see that out of him.
He's all into it, man. He's a cool guy. Cool guy. We've been lucky to have some good leaders at Buncombe County schools here over our lifetimes. Anyhow, back into the sports. It is a kickoff Thursday here at Bears Smokehouse Barbecue. Tonight we will be here checking out the Thursday night kickoff game, which is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Listen, Buck boy, how you think this one goes?
Buck. Okay, Buck.
I did it on purpose.
What?
I did it on purpose.
Excuse me,
yeah,
sir?
That was intentional.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeremy's anger level is
wow.
If you know those gauges when you see old action movies where the pressure in some weird tub is about to overflow and it's just we're redlining.
It's just bouncing.
That's my anger level is it's doing 100%. That right now.
100%. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Atlanta Falcons tonight. I mean, I would love to know how much my receivers are going to play tonight.
Well, McMillan's off IR.
We got them both. We got Mike Evans.
I didn't see Mike. I only saw McMillan.
They did them at the same time. Mike Evans is off IR. Jalen McMillan's off IR, which I just want to say thank God, by the way.
Oh, yeah, because
McMillan, that was serious. At one point, they were talking about this kid may not walk straight for the rest of his life because he broke 3 vertebrae in his neck. Was that week 3?
That was terrible.
Early in the season. I mean, it actually might have been the preseason, I think. And he got folded up on a play and
just landed on his head, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, broke 3 vertebrae in his neck. It was not good, and there were some serious questions about whether or not he was going to be able to fully function as a human anymore, much less get back on a football field. So it's good to see him come back in the same season. We have not yet had all of our receivers together.
Does that scare you?
I mean, a little bit. Obviously, you know, I have lived with you for the last year, and you live in my head talking about the rhythm of these receivers. Jalen coming back to me is a huge deal because you talk about Chris Godwin and Emeka Egbuka doing the same things, and Jalen can be an outside guy, so you can mix them up. Godwin's played on the outside, so you can give, you got 4 receivers here, mostly doing 3 wide receiver looks every play.
Oh, you still got Tez, too.
Got Tez Johnson that's come into the fold. So now you've got all of these weapons. It's going to be on Grizzard to figure out how to do this. He's not going to be able to do it in one day.
I was about to say, do you trust that?
No, I don't trust him to be able to do it in one day. I mean, with a full off season and a full regular season, and maybe by this point in the season, if everybody had been healthy and you've been doing this, maybe you'd have the rhythm down by now. It'll be a problem, but I want to say it's not going to be the thing that kills them.
I'm scared to death tonight.
What are you scared of?
Thursday games are tough. This is not much of a game plan week, because you don't really have time to install.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a lot of moving pieces. To me, this is absolute worst case scenario. This is where everybody comes back. We don't really know who plays where.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how many snaps you're going to get out of who.
Mm-hmm.
I would look for a very light workload for Jalen McMillan.
Yes.
I would look for a very heavy workload from Mike Evans. Because when you have to get into a situation where you're on a short week like this and you have a lot of turn, you turn to what you know.
Mm-hmm.
Baker knows Mike Evans. He knows Mike Evans on that left side, playing on the outside. He can win one-on-one. From there, I've got to figure out how to deal with Egbuka. I got to figure out where to put Chris Godwin, which one can play on the outside. Am I not going to play them together, which is going to be hard to do? And how do I figure out the run game off of that?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's another element of this. Egbuka is not a good run blocker. Chris Godwin was good in the past. I haven't watched him enough isolated tape to know if he's still holding up that way. I don't know.
Okay.
If you can't run on Atlanta and you become one-dimensional with the mix-up here in receivers, and now you've got new coming in and you're moving pieces around, it scares me to death. Do I think Atlanta's going to beat you? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
But you see how I had that little rise in my voice of, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Would it stun me if they did? No. Because now we'll flip the script, put Atlanta on offense. What is it that Tampa Bay does well?
Stop the run.
But how do they stop the run?
Up the middle.
Inside the guards.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I not have to run with Bijan Robinson?
Up the middle.
And you've struggled with Bijan
mm-hmm.
at times
mm-hmm.
because you get him out in space, and now it's away from Vita Vea, and now it's on those linebackers, and that is not the strength of that defense.
Nope.
I don't know how I'm going to – I know how I'm going to pick it. I don't know who wins.
Mm-hmm.
Because Thursdays are so goofy that you do see things from time to time that just don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
You see things that don't make any sense. And right now, this game doesn't matter for Atlanta. The only thing that matters is they don't have a first-round pick. They got a coach on the brink that if you're not careful, he's going to be unemployed.
Yeah, the only thing you're fighting for here now, if you're the Atlanta Falcons, is hurt and feeling.
Pride and jobs.
Right. You're going up against Tampa. It's your perfect chance. It's your perfect chance.
It was a much less popular book than its brother, Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Jobs is that's what we're fighting for in the NFL right now.
Right. I got Kirk Cousins as my quarterback. I have no Drake London for the fourth week in a row, which is going to hurt.
That's what makes me think Atlanta will win, or that Tampa Bay will win this game. I will take Atlanta to cover the 5.5, though.
Mm-hmm. 5.5 is a lot. It's a lot to trust in a team.
Is it a lot?
It is. For a Tampa Bay team that has struggled as of late.
So that means you'd be catching less than a field goal in the Benstone? 3-point swing.
Yeah.
Anytime you do that, it makes it so much more abundantly obvious. I feel like Vegas is daring you to take Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas is, and I've told you this, Vegas has been horrifically down on Tampa Bay. They were down on them long before I was.
Mm-hmm.
You and I talked 2 weeks ago doing power rankings of 17 is crazy.
That is crazy.
And then I looked at it this week and went, 17 was not so crazy. That makes a lot more sense now that I think about it. Because I just don't think Tampa Bay's high side is as high as everybody wants it to be. I believe their floor is a little bit higher.
I think it wasn't. The ceiling wasn't as high as everybody wanted it to be.
If it wasn't without two receivers, it's not with them. Because they don't play defense. At the end of the day, you have to win shootouts with a mediocre quarterback.
Yeah.
And you can't rush a quarterback consistently enough. And it's too easy to get away from what you do well. I noticed this one, and I'll be honest with you, I know you think I just hammer on your team because it's fun for me, and sometimes I do.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes I do, I'm not going to lie, part of my power comes from your sadness. Mm-hmm. And when you're happy, it drains my power, and that's not good.
Uh-huh.
But when I went back, you and I were in Charlotte for Atlanta, Carolina, when your Bucks played my Jets.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched that game tape through twice. Because that was really where I saw in Tampa Bay, there are deficiencies here that I wasn't necessarily aware of defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Because Todd Bowles has always been bend, don't break, bend, don't break. I'm sure you're ad nauseum hearing that because he loves that phrase.
Oh, yeah.
They break way too often now.
Mm-hmm.
It tends to happen against good teams. I don't think Atlanta is a good team.
Right.
You know, at this point, Atlanta is the excrement boyfriend that he'll change. At this time, it'll be different. No, it won't. You're going to be the same turd every time we try to do this.
Mm-hmm.
This is just who you are. But I do think they have enough players to keep this close.
Oh, it'll most certainly be close.
And if you falafel around, and all you need is 2 bad Baker mistakes.
Yes.
And the Falcons will win this game.
Could. Depends on how many mistakes Kirk will make. Kirk's still capable, though.
They're putting it is shocking how little they trust him.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch Atlanta, since he's had to come in for Penix, They don't trust him as far as they can throw him.
Mm-hmm.
And they put nothing on his plate. I don't think I've ever seen a veteran quarterback that gets less. I mean, that offense, the offense that Atlanta's running right now, and this is another reason that I think you have a good chance of winning tonight, much less of a shot of covering. The offense Atlanta's running at times looks like it's coming out of a preseason game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just basic concept. The run concepts are shockingly basic. Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson are doing largely the same thing, which doesn't make a lick of sense. If I didn't know better watching Atlanta, I would almost think Raheem Morris wants to be fired. I know that sounds funny to say.
Yeah.
It's so you see coaches, Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor knows that if this was any other organization, I'd have had 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot on banana peel.
Mm-hmm.
Last week against Buffalo, in a snow globe game, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at Buffalo. That's what coaches that know their career's on the line, that's what they usually do. Raheem Morris has reverted back to, it looks like he's coaching a high school team. They can't take anything higher level, so let's just master the basics. Let's run that trap again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but we just did that. Well, they won't see it coming. Okay, that's a way to look at that. I wouldn't, but sure.
That sounds like Raheem, for sure.
Atlanta is maddening.
It's a team with a whole lot of talent. You don't have any coaching. There's no culture there.
What was that game? It was like the NFL version of NBA Jam. Was it NFL Blitz?
Yes.
Where you had like 5 guys on the field at any one time?
Yeah.
If we did that in the NFL, the Atlanta Falcons would be hell when they were well, and they would never have had a temperature. But we don't do that because there's that other 6 guys, the Darnell Mooney tier, where you go, how's he still in the league? Mm-hmm. Just a quick question. Odell Beckham's not on a team, and I don't think he's great, but how is he not in the league and Darnell Mooney is?
And that
makes
my friends,
blood come out of my ear.
And that, my friends, is your leading wide receiver for the Atlanta Falcons.
That's only because Drake London's been dead for half the year.
Darnell Mooney and Kadarrell Hodge and David Sills the fifth.
That's a West Virginia feller, and I'd still go.
You better hope to God you can run the ball. And they're gonna. We know that. They're not going to take the ball completely out of Bijan Robinson's hands. Certainly will not take the ball completely out of Tyler Algier's hands. It's going to be funny when Tyler Algier has more carries than Bijan Robinson tonight.
I'll bet he doesn't. I'll bet you anything you want he doesn't.
You bet he don't.
If he does, you should fire don't even have a coach. Just let Arthur Blank come down there and call plays next week because these dudes have tapped.
Right.
Because there is no path that game plan makes sense unless Bijan Robinson's in an iron lung in the back of the stadium.
Right. I'm not wishing injury here. I'm not projecting. I'm just saying that would be the dumbest thing that they could possibly do in an effort to win a game that they're not going to.
I don't care if you have to bring Bijan Robinson out in a wheelchair. You should do that against this team before you try to run Tyler Algier up the middle at Vita Vea.
Yeah. No, 5.5 is, to me, is crazy.
So you're going Falcons 5.5?
I would go Falcons plus the 5.5.
What about the over/under?
What is the number?
43.5.
Over.
Adam Scarborough's shaking his head at me, and I'm not going to lie. I'm sitting here thinking the same thing.
You going under?
This has 21-20 written all over it. I could miss this so badly. Let me tell you how I think this game's going to go.
Okay.
I think Atlanta scores early.
Uh-huh.
We have a couple back and forths. Somehow, Atlanta has the lead. 20-14. Baker's got the ball with 2 minutes to go. And he drives them down on a busted coverage on something, and it's probably going to go to Mike Evans. And everybody in the world is going to go, see, that's what I'm talking about. Mike Evans is back, and the Buccaneers are a threat again. And people like me are going to go, You know Atlanta sucks, right? If they were a threat, they wouldn't have been in this situation.
Yeah, no.
That's exactly how I think this game goes.
The only way you're coming out with that opinion is if this is a 34-6 just trashing. And Tampa's offense looks awesome. Atlanta looks terrible. That's the only way I think you're coming out of this going, Tampa's back.
I thought you were talking about the only way you're getting below the number.
No.
The only question I would ask you is with these two offenses and how bad the Tampa defense is and how bad the rush defense for Atlanta is, does that number not feel eerily low?
It does.
43.5 feels like Vegas. I always call this the Bugs Bunny with the pie on the windowsill where it's like, it's begging you to go over. And I'll take the under and I'll take the Falcons.
All right. We will recap it tomorrow live from the Ingles studio on
Football Friday.
We are live at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville for a kickoff Thursday. Come join us tonight at the Back Alley Bar, Buccaneers and the Falcons. We'll see you tomorrow.
ESPN Asheville.